Honestly, I started really early today, but I don't know. I'm feeling off this week. But hi guys. Hi. Hi Avery. Hi Dragon. Hi History. Hi Yuki. Hello. How are you guys? Don't mind me. I'm like I don't know, this week feels really weird to me. So I'm just like eh. I don't know. It's one of those things. Just bought an iPad and so excited to watch it on the bigger screen. oh man. Okay, wait, is it like one of the newer ones? Were you watching me on the phone? I watch myself on the phone sometimes, so it's like to VOD review. I watch on the phone. Hi Kuma, hello. How are you? Hi guys. How was your week? Man, I really pushed stream back. Truth be told, I was going to stream on Tuesday when I was looking through my schedule, making the calendar and such on Monday, until I realized that I had a conference on Tuesday, and I was like thinking in my head, I'm like, wait, when did I sign up for this? And then I learned, I'm like, oh yeah, I did sign up for this like 2 months ago. So I was like, darn it, I have to go. So like, that's why I pushed everything back to Thursday and Saturday. I'm like, no. That's where I was at on Tuesday. I had to drive myself up to a conference, hang out there for like half a day, eat okay food, and then get lectured by like, business stuff. Yeah, I'm broke. I'm watching on my phone. It's not about being broke. You can watch on your phone. I think sometimes it's cozy to watch on my phone. I watch streamers all the time on my phone. I like to like lay in my bed and just sometimes I see that they're on, so I scroll on my phone and watch. Good evening. Hi Night. Hi Boo. How's it going? Oh, I'm just like, this week has been weird for me. This week feels really weird for me. Nothing is happening, okay? Let me like put it like that. Nothing is happening. Nothing special. Okay? Everything has been like very normal, very ordinary, very like nothing grand is happening. And yet I feel very jittery, if that makes sense. Like I feel very like anxious over nothing. So like it's like that weird rush of like I need to do something, and then like there's like certain things I don't want to do because it just makes it feel worse, and then there's other things I want to do to try and like, I guess you can say like distract yourself. Restless, yeah, I think restless is maybe a better term. Very restless. I just suddenly feel the need to do things, but it's just I don't know. It's a strange feeling because nothing's happening. Like, what am I supposed to do? there's not much for me to do really right now, so it's like it's a little difficult. I have some updates, but like it's not much I can really show right now. But for example, like I got back some merch updates, so they sent me a first round of like, I guess what it should look like. What do they call it? Yeah, like the mock-up graphics of the merchandise. So I was able to get that and have like send in, like, what do you call it? Comments? Comments, reviews, stuff like that. So it looks good so far. I don't know when it's going to be done, but that's rough draft. Yeah, like a rough draft. They call it a mock-up too. So like that's exciting. Then yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just like I don't know what happened. Also, like I mentioned like in when I first debuted too that I was gonna try to be more active on social media a little bit. So like I've been I've been slacking a little bit on my YouTube, so I kind of need to get something done this weekend at least like something very, very little I hope for this weekend. And then I wanted to start like posting some of my arts in general, because I usually repost the arts if an artist posted it. But I do have some arts that have not been reposted, or like the artists that I commissioned have posted anything. So I'm like, okay, well, like surely I can post it myself, right? Oh, thank you for the resub. Thank you, Yuki. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah. So like I decided to like repost like one of my arts, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Twitter usually doesn't really like my posts, and that's normal. That's fine. I don't understand the Twitter algorithm at all. It makes no sense. For the last 3-ish days, when I first posted the little animation that I shared with you guys on Discord, that blew up. I don't know what happened. That kind of blew up. So my phone was like beeping like for an entire day and a half non-stop. And I was like, at first, in my head I was like, I'm not gonna mute it, because like nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna be fine. It's just me posting up my little animation that I got that I really like. It was really cute. It looks nice, right? It had like nice pastel colors. And then I kind of regret it after an entire day, because like I slept through it, so like I'm perfectly fine. I didn't wake up in the middle of the night. But when I woke up, I had like over 90 notifications. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I was like, maybe I should mute it. So afterwards I muted it. And then I feel bad when I mute things, because then like if someone comments or says something, like I feel bad that I don't see it, and then like I feel the need to have to respond. So I was like, oh yeah, I don't know what happened. So now I'm like tempted to run away from social media again. So I'm like kind of like hiding. I'm hiding out a little bit. I'm just like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. So it's like, oh. Yeah, you guys can tell I have this really like restless. I have this restlessness and I can't explain it. I'm not really sure what to do with it either. That's the other thing. And then I did try to channel that into currency war. It's not working. My currency war, I am stuck. Actually, I am stuck at level 39. It kind of sucks. I think I should have done better on my last win to maybe bump up my rank by 3 rather than 2, because now I'm stuck at 39. And it's not fun. Let me say that. 39 is not fun. I get my team, I get all the characters I need. I think it's just I take too long to get there, so by the end I genuinely, even with my team all set, I don't do enough damage. I don't do enough damage right now, so I was like, it's a little sad. So like I think I have to try a whole different strat or different team. If I'm really that, what do you call it, like desperate, I probably will just do like a full elation team and something along the lines of that, just to make sure that I at least level up. But like I would like to try and do it with just with the team I like playing with, you know. I want to try. Also, hi Nen, hi Ego, hello, how are you guys? Don't mind me and my rambling. I am just a little bit on a ramble. Born to be quirky, forced to meta? No! Not the meta. I've also been trying to hunt down some stuff too. Oh yeah, I haven't done my dailies at all. I have not touched Starville, because I'm kind of sad. I am that sad right now that like I have not been able to do past level 39. It's... it should, okay, to be fair, I think it took me a really long time to get to level 30. What is this? What is this that's annoying me? What is this marking? Oh. Oh. Right, I was trying to tell Rudy about this, but today she'll be busy. She's raiding. Which, by the way, if you guys want to watch, she should be streaming. Should be, I don't know when. I think she was supposed to stream at 10, and as you can tell, that's not happening. Not happening. So I'm saving the event with her. Maybe she'll come by on Saturday. Maybe she'll play on Saturday. Wait, there's this? What's this? Oh, it's the web event. I can do this tomorrow. Right? I don't need to do this right now. What's it? Oh, that's the... Oh, that's the... I just can't get rid of all the stuff. I just want to get rid of the red notifications. That's all I want to do. And I can't. But yeah, and then I've been hunting down, how do you pronounce his name? Akavimao? Is that how you pronounce his name? He's never here though, so I have to go hunting in like all my other friends' worlds. Which, oh. But I finally found the adventuring cat cake, so I have him all here all by himself. I need to find more though, because I would like to fill the entire cat tree with just him. If I can. And I would like to try and create, you know, like the triple stack and like the other like triple stack. So far I have one. Only one. And then, oh, is this... It's supposed to be here. He's supposed to be here, but... he's not there. So let me go... Oh, they don't want me in their car. You're supposed to be able to talk to him daily if you can find him. And I kid you not, I can't find him. I find him like very sporadically, but like I feel like in all my friends' cars, he's not existing. So like, he should always be here though, I think. Is that... Oh, I can't pull any more cattails. Why do they have to limit us? Why? I would like to keep pulling for cats. True? Yeah. I think I'm only at 2 with him. That's why I want to find him, because I think you're supposed to talk to him like 7 times. I'm not sure what that's gonna do. Like, yeah, 2 out of 7. Oh, I'm blocking that. Yeah, it says 2 out of 7 like in this little corner. But you're supposed to talk to him like 7 times, and I don't know if that makes him stay in your car, but like I've never seen him in my train at all. I've been having to hunt him down with all my friends, and even then, like, it's, as you can tell, only 2 times have I seen him. It's difficult. It's difficult. So, oh, hi Clay. Thank you for the biddies. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you doing? Oh, I haven't done Apocalyptic Shadows either. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'm gonna do well because I don't know what teams to use. I was like thinking in my head for Apocalyptic Shadows, I'm like wondering if I need to do the same thing as my anomaly, because technically I need my elation team, which is non-existing. What happened with the mic? What do you mean? Do you guys not hear me? Do you guys not hear me? No, I sound fine. At least how it sounds for me. This one was a bit rough for me. Oh, yeah. It's the Starry-Sea boss. That's the hard one. It's the Starry-Sea boss because she really likes elation. You really want elation, and the thing is, I don't have elation. It's like unlimited relay with your voice. Unlimited relay. Hang on. Unlimited relay? I'm listening to my stream right now and I don't hear anything. Unlimited relay. Sounds fine here. Yeah, I'm trying to look at my sound settings. I have my headphones off. Do I need this one? Same here, she sounds fine. Yeah. Sorry you're having that sound problem. I have to double check because my settings like to do funny stuff sometimes. So it's always good to double check. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh, I've been holding off on this a little too long. Wait. Is it time yet? What am I thinking of? It's this. Oh, it's in 3 hours. Okay, 3 hours. Wait, in 3 hours, that means I can also synthesize stuff? Question mark? Yeah, I should be able to synthesize these. Almost time. I really desperately need this. You guys don't understand. I have not been getting good stuff even with custom made things. It's sad. Hi Dim. Hello. How are you? I thought you were gonna gamble in 3 hours? No. No. I don't think I'm gonna gamble in 3 hours. There shouldn't be anything to gamble right now. I don't think. Wait, right? Because let me see. When is the... We still have 12 days. So that's still like a good... little less than 2 weeks. A little less than 2 weeks before I go actually gamble. And then I'm good with these guys. I don't plan to get Firefly. I don't need Dahlia. I already have Cast Rice. I'm good. I finished all my gacha endgames. How are you? I'm like restless right now, so I'm trying to get all my energy out. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get all my energy out. Wait, so what endgames did you finish? I'm like also trying to figure out. I could just consume. Do I have all my whatchamacallits? I do. Do I have my tickets? I do! I could just consume all this. Lua, ZZZ, and Genshin? Wait, what end content on Genshin updated? I know there's an event, like in 13 days, so I need to do that. Especially because I really need my pulls for Nicole or Wilhen, whichever or. Leader just reset for me? Oh no. Leader's going to reset? Thank God I finished it. Thank God. Wait, what? What was this? Defeat Silver Wolf in her level 999. Oh, and Cosmic Con. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. For a second I was like, what am I defeating her for? Oh. And then Pure Fiction's going to reset too. Okay, Pure Fiction though, I think... I'm not gonna lie. Back then, for the end contents, I was really... I didn't care. Like this one, I didn't care as much. Obviously, it's hard. Memory of Chaos is honestly pretty easy. It's really easy to get 3 stars, but if you really want a good cycle score, that's hard. That's normal. Pure Fiction was hard for me for a little while because I didn't have like AoE teams. So it was really difficult for me to actually get 3 stars on here. After getting at least 1 AoE team, it hasn't been bad since. It's very easy now as long as I do well on one side. It's this one now. I have like... I hate Apocalyptic Shadows actually. It's the worst. I really hate the point system. I don't like it at all. Ooh. Thank you for the follow, Arthur. Thank you. How are you doing? How are you? I don't like the point system on this. I really don't. That sounded so loud. It sounds So loud. Why? Ugh. Same, Pure Fiction was always a struggle for me too. Yeah! And it's just whether you have an AoE team or not. If you don't have an AoE team, then it's like you have some struggles, you know? But as long as you have some kind of AoE team, at least on one side, not that bad. But if you don't, then you're gonna have some struggles. And that's kind of problematic too. You know? Attack the output ports to support the subfield. Okay. That's the only hint you're gonna give me at the top? Nothing else? No other hints? I used to use Firefly there. Oh, for Pure Fiction? I mean, I used my follow-up team. And I mean, they did okay. They weren't obviously the best because like I couldn't get like with my follow-up team, I was able to get somewhere around like 25,000 points, right? Because I think the highest was 40. I can get somewhere around 25. So as long as I did like pretty decent on one side, I can do well on the other, right? Because afterwards I just needed like 5,000, maybe 10,000 more points. Maybe. So, but yeah, I used to have to use like really weird teams just to do Pure Fiction. I forget that technically 3 is not hard, it's 4 that's gonna be difficult. That's the problem. Hi Mystic, hello. Thank you for the resub. Thank you. How are you doing? Was it always these guys? My poor Asheville. Both teams were pretty bad for Pure Fiction. Yeah, before my Remembrance team, it was definitely... yeah, I struggled. So Pure Fiction was not my favorite for a while. But then Apocalyptic Shadows came by and I really don't like the action value stuff. Tired, but well, how's Apocalyptic Shadows going? It's going. As much as I can do, it's going. You know. Hi Nefer, hello. Hi Dog, hello. Currency war again? Oh my goodness, Nefer, I'm having some problems. I have problems. I am stuck on currency war at level 39. What do I do? I'm stuck. What do I do? It's a struggle. Elation team? Like that's, I know that's the shortcut, huh? That's just the shortcut. I've been trying really hard to use my weird follow-up Elation team and it hasn't been working. I get to the 3rd world, but then it doesn't last long. It's really sad. Very sad. I'm gonna be honest, I performed terribly on this side of Apocalypse. Yeah, I initially didn't touch it because I assumed that I would probably need Evanescia for my Elation team because I really need Elation team for Sparksy. And that's a problem because I don't have that, right? So I was thinking of holding it off, but like I did Anomaly without my without my Elation team right now. So I was like, okay, I might as well just do it and see what score I get, right? Get Silverwolf to cost 5 ASAP, then get a dupe. You just win from there? Seriously? Elation is so broken on currency war? Yeah, of course it is. It's new, you know? They want to push it, especially because right now it's their banner. They want them to do well, you know? But, I was hoping not to have to do that because like I just like to have fun in currency war, right? I like team building, doing weird things. So I was really hoping I can make it to 40 with the current team I have, and I'm like, ooh, it's a little rough. I lose a little bit too much HP too soon, and that's a problem. And then it doesn't help because you need like to level up and everything. I'm just like, no. So I've been having struggles. But overall, I mean, this week has been, nothing has really happened, but I was saying that I'm very restless. I'm hiding from social media a little bit. I think I'm gonna go quiet for the rest of my week on social media. I was not expecting some stuff on social media. I got my phone blown up for like a day and a half. So I was like, ooh. Well, you know. WC is just ridiculously hard. When I want to have fun, I lower the rank a lot. I like the challenge. That's why I try to play with the highest rank I have available. But it's so sad that at some point currency war it's more of a strategy of like how little HP you lose at a time rather, and it's just, it does kind of sap out some of the fun from it, you know what I mean? It does take out some of the fun. Hi Zed, hello mama. How are you? How are you? How you doing? Cost 5, 2-star gives Silverwolf an ability to get dupes of herself. Silverwolf 3-star is basically GG. 2 of my friends was able to max team slot all characters 3 stars and 1k to spare. Right, it's because she can hack. She can hack the game. She can actually hack currency war if you get her to like a certain point. I do remember that. I've never seen it. I've seen it in videos, but obviously I haven't done it myself. To be fair though, in currency war, I haven't seen a lot of stuff. Like I have not seen Albert yet. He has not appeared in my currency war at all. So I'm missing some stuff. There's a lot of things in currency war I have not seen. I also think some people had like a venturing strategy. I think I've only seen that like once or twice on my end and all those things. I've gotten the raining golden trash. I got to that. I don't know how, but I did get that. I got the raining golden trash. So that's something I've seen. Oh, perfect. Really rare, huh? I think it is. I think it is, Knight. It's a prismatic trait to my understanding, and prismatic traits are obviously more difficult to obtain, you know? I've still never gotten Albert, right? I have not. Me neither. I've seen my friend get him 2 times. 2 times? Dang. Just woke up and had a dream they released Blade in the Hildy Fire SP, and wow, they actually did. You're just waiting for it. You're waiting for it at this point, Steph. No, I was actually watching his gameplay. They've released leaks about his current what do you call it, skills. Honestly, I don't like to pay attention to those because to me, you're just hyping yourself up to be disappointed. Those like detailings are usually so bad. Like you don't want to pay attention to those because the beta 1, version 1, 2, 3, like it changes so drastically. Honestly, it's better not to even read it. I think the best part to read is just to understand what happens, like the basic detailing, but like you don't want to read the details, you know what I mean? The animation and the gameplay of character teams though, I like. And honestly, I was watching a gameplay of, it was Blade, Asheville, Tribby, and Hyacinth. He's kind of like a Mose, is what it looks like. He has like a counter, except for instead of like your team has to hit for the counter to go up, you can smack him too and the counter goes up. So there's like a lot of way for his counters to go up, and then he does a follow up. So he is kind of like Mose. So it was a really interesting thing to kind of watch. Gameplay is out. I should check it out later. It's pretty cool. He has really nice animations. He has like 3 different forms. 2 of them, to be fair, looks kind of the same. It's like not too different, but his whole other form is kind of crazy. The community somehow always treats version 1 and 3 as finals. They're crazy. Let's be real here. They're a little crazy about that. Yeah, you just don't Just don't pay attention to the detailings. It's best not to. Best not to if you don't want to be disappointed. Increase elation, and then this one, egg burst. Metal sprites. There we go. This is let me see how this goes. Maide meta incoming. Does Maide want his HP to be taken? I forget. Because according to the way that Blade is right now, he acts kind of like a sustain. He taunts the enemies to want to attack him. So if that's a bad thing for Maide because he wants him to get attacked, then that might be a problem. But who knows? If Maide doesn't care, then like I think Blade might be really good for him. You know? I got lucky and went Asheville on 0 pity, so now I'm going to get Blade for him. My Asheville hated me in the beginning. Okay? He made me lose 50-50 and gave me Welt, the other old man with a cane. And when I got his light cone, guess what? He made me lose then too. And guess by who? Also by Welt, another old man with a cane. So for some odd reason, he was not very happy with me the very first time I tried to pull. I even went to his fridge, okay? I went to his fridge. I tried to go to a nice place for him and he didn't like it. And then suddenly off stream, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for his E1 because I like my follow-up team. He helps my follow-up team. My Topaz is now E6 S5. Like I would like that extra buff. Suddenly he was really nice to me and gave me double him in 10 pulls. 50-50 both. And it was like maybe 20 pity. So I don't know what happened. He changed his mind. So, I don't know what that means. The amount of Doom posting when a character underperforms in those early versions is crazy. Oh my god, there's so much Doom posting. I'm still struggling on the second half of this bug boss. Yeah, I always had to have my Castroids team for that. I can't do any other team. It's bad. It's so bad. No, but people use Maide with Castroids because he drains his HP, so maybe I can sneak Blade in there too. Oh, wait, yeah, that is true. I need more leakers to play weird teams. That's my only sad part, is I don't see enough beta testers playing weird teams. They only play like the teams a lot of people are already speculating to do well, so then when you see videos of these leaks, it's just thousands of videos of the exact same thing. Same team comp, everything. And that's not interesting anymore. I really like the people who get like early bird access and do like really odd teams just to check. Like the whole Linksha and Jade team, for example, that was just a random team someone pulled up because they're like, hey, wait, maybe this could work. And next thing you know, it actually worked really well. You know? Well, it doesn't want to get overthrown as the old guy with the cane. It was so funny because like I never had Welt before, because Welt I never had Welt, so like I never had any problems, and I'm just like, okay, well, Welt is one of the few. He was the last original standard character I never had. He never came home. I kept getting Himiko, I kept getting Japard, so I was like, okay, maybe it's just not destined for me to get Welt, and then suddenly he changed his mind. Thank you for the follow of Hippo. Thank you. How are you? But yeah, he changed his mind, and then suddenly now I have his Lycon and everything. Now everything just came in. Holy Tomato. Model and boys, thank you. My mama's all worked very hard. Very hard. I kinda need to put on a shield. My Ashel's gonna die. That's a little concerning. The foreshadowing was there before you pulled when you were talking about that. I jinxed myself. I actually jinxed myself. I didn't think it would happen, but I did. I really did. I got my first Welt and a Japard Lycon from the standard back to back. Never got such a good useless pull before. Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. It's sad. I hate this boss so much. I like the song, I like the gameplay, but I hate this so much. Oh, good job, venturing. let him live a little longer. Because he's gonna get smacked. He is actually dying. Okay, maybe this is not a good team. Okay, let me change my team out because they're actually dying. Let me try it out. Oh man, I don't want to take Tribby. That's the problem. Okay. Yeah. You get dodged on Unlimited and Standard just gives it out. It's so annoying. That's sweet. It just happens. It just happens. They know it. They do it on purpose, guys. There's no other explanation. None. Okay, surely this will let him live a little longer, right? Does the dragon come with me? Please tell me the dragon comes with me. Because if the dragon comes with me, that would be great. Okay, I know this part won't work. But does the because the dragon's attached to Ashvale. So if it's attached to Ashvale, does it? It does! Oh, thank God. So, okay, this might be the team I need to use. So Ashvale can get a little bit more help in the other side. Because that's what I'm struggling, is he can do well, but he needs help with his follow-up. And then I need to get his ult quickly too. I don't know if this team is the best for him. It works really well in Pure Fiction. I hate this person boss. The only thing I don't like is that it's the elation mechanics. That's what I don't like. It is very problematic. Oh, well there you go. Okay, I just... Even better, I just get smacked out. Yeah, it's the... I just don't like the elation part. Because it obviously makes it really hard for certain teams to do well. And I get it. They want you to really go into the elation gameplay to be able to fight her. But it's a huge struggle if you're not going to go into elation. Or have any elation characters. It's like, oh no. It is a huge struggle. She does... Okay, she does not need to use her skill quite yet. Me? I'm gonna only have like 2 elations. Unless the leaks about Venturing are true and he's elation, then yeah, I'll have 3. But apparently, I don't know. All the leaks are kind of hard to follow right now. Everybody's wrong. That's what's happening. Like, I think they were saying like all the leaks that they've been seeing is like fake, and I'm like, that's not helpful. That's not helpful at all. Oh, really not helpful. Okay, that's 0. I just sent Finan in there and let him throw his rocks. Apparently, Finan was supposed to have even more animations than he already does. It's kind of crazy. Like they were releasing some like beta imprints of what his animations were supposed to look like, and they were already like, his animations right now are already really good. It's a lot. It was supposed to be even more, and I'm like, oh no, they took it out to save our games. Our computers would not run very well if they put in all the animation that they planned for. It would be so bad. Sparksy Boss is as bland of a elation shield as Pollux was for Remembrance. Oh god, that is so true. That is so true. Pollux is not fun either. Well, okay, Pollux in the original game is not that bad. It's Currency War. I absolutely hate it. Pollux actually just straight up kills you in Currency War, and I hate it. And then it wastes all your turns. I'm like, it's so useless. It's like nothing you can do. Actually. Oh, I get smacked. I get more smacked. For this side, I had 2.9 points, so that's like 900 AV left. I really need Eva to arrive sooner. Yeah. That is a little painful. That is a little painful. I am struggling. I am struggling. Yeah, it would just be easier to have Ava, just because then you can have the elation go, because you just want elation to help in this, that's it. Because at least the problem right now is no teammate can help you on this like field. You're just kind of like alone and by yourself, which is a little bit problematic. You know? And that's sad. But if you can get some help, then obviously you can kill the enemies a little sooner. Did you see the news? Depends on what the news is. What news are we speaking of? There we go. God, these guys do so much damage. I thought my Dan would keep me safe. It doesn't feel like I'm being kept safe. I feel like I'm on the verge of death, even though his HP's not down yet. The best streamer of all of 2026? That's a huge lie. There's plenty of people who are way better. Way better. Plus I'm shy. I'm scared. I've talked too much on social media that now I need to run away. I accomplished my goal and then I'm like, never mind, this is a bad idea. I had too much people find me on social media. I'm like, okay, I'm scared. I am officially scared now. I also voted Issa for best streamer 2027. 2027? Wait. That's next year. That's a long time from now. It's true, I saw the news. You guys are silly. You guys are just being silly. I'm dead. I am so dead. It got 3 of them? Oh wait, we're fine. Okay. Never mind, we're fine. For a second I was like, oh shoot. She like marked all 3 of them and then they're fine. They're fine. We're all fine. We're okay. Thank God. Got a tattoo Issa Oshi mark all over my face to promote? That's crazy. If you guys are gonna tattoo something on your face, at least make it a fish. It'll be a little better. It'll actually make a little bit more sense. I'm scared to see inverse Issa. She might be a supervillain. Oh god. I don't do anything, guys. What do? I do nothing. I roll around, be restless for no reason, and then just I run away from social media. That's all I do, guys. All I do. I is innocent. I don't do anything. I do nothing. I'm too shy. I think about it like I was telling the beginning of stream that I've been really restless. I've been also like, I promised that I would be more active on social media, so I decided to post things up, only for it to suddenly get attention, and I'm like, never mind. Never mind, I'm running away. That's just how I am. I'm like, never mind, I should just stop talking. It worked for a little while, I made some posts, and then I realized I'm like, my phone blew up, and I'm like, that's scary. That's scary. So now I'm like, okay, I go back into my hidey hole. Just a little bit. Insert Pikachu face? Yeah. Never mind back to living under a rock. Honestly, it's scary. I don't know what I don't know how the algorithm works, so I was not expecting anything to happen, and then suddenly the animation, I think like over 35,000 views. I'm like, what happened? What did I do? So it's like, it's scary. I'm gonna name my Magikarp. Wait, why Magikarp? Why Magikarp? That's actually funny. It seems if you push to become more popular, you'll pop off. I feel like when I pushed, I didn't pop off. That's what it is. So it's like, it's when I don't think I will, it works. It's when you least expect it, because I don't know how the algorithm works. So it happened on accident. Like, I just wanted to share this little animation that I got that I've been waiting for a little while. I really wanted to get it, and finally I had the chance to get it, so I wanted to share it. And the artist wasn't posting it, so I was like, okay, I can repost it myself, right? It's mine now, so like as long as I credit them, I should be allowed to post it myself. So that's what I did, and I just didn't expect it to actually work out the way it did, and that's what scared me. For a second I thought she died, and then I realized it was on the wrong side. No! That's the wrong side. If it was on the right side, maybe everything would have been fine. And just in case, I'm gonna do tribute soon. My algo has been treating me good too. Maybe there's something in the air for cute, beautiful content to women on Twitter. Yeah, I don't know. The algorithm has been really nice right now, and I'm not sure why. Just something worked out. Maybe it's karma. I don't know. But it's just... It's like I'm restless. I'm restless. So I don't know if it really helps per se, you know? Because the first day was like... I think I mentioned it. I got like spammed for a day and a half. And I'm just like, yeah, I should mute this. But then I don't want to mute it because I also feel bad if I just don't answer people. And that makes me feel really bad. How bad was my points? 32? I wonder... maybe it would be a little higher if I was able to get out of the first... on the second phase, get out of the weird subfield thing. Mood, but I will be there for you, suppose. Thank you. I'm gonna take a break from it. I need to focus on my YouTube shorts though. I really need to post my YouTube shorts, jeez. That's a whole nother thing. Honestly, if I didn't have to worry about social media, I think I would just stream and do nothing. That's it. It's just the thing is that I think unfortunately if you want to grow your stream, it is best to like advertise and obviously go in multiple platforms, and that's just something I wanted to try to understand, and it's a lot scarier than what I expected. So you know, that's just a whole nother thing. This is why I need a hidey hole. I just need a hidey hole. And then everything will be okay. Ooh, wait, that's such perfect timing. That is such perfect... Ooh. That makes me happy. That was good timing. Sometimes Mem's timing for pushing you up is kind of poor. Sometimes. For the currency war. I really gotta do currency war, but thank you for the resub, Napper. Thank you, thank you. I know, I really wanna try to win with my team. I'm trying my best. It's just one level, I'm just one level off. If only I did better in my last run that I wanted, then maybe I wouldn't have to worry, because I ascended twice. But if I did slightly better, they could have given me 3 ascensions, and then I wouldn't have to worry anymore. But no, I got 2. And then this, I'm not really sure how I feel about this right now. I feel like I really need Trippy on this side. I actually feel like I really need Trippy on this side. They're doing their thing, but it doesn't feel like it's enough. I feel like I'm doing so little. I'm only at 20% in. and we're still at the first life. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. But yeah, it's just one of those weeks. I'm just restless. I'm not sure where to put all my energy to though. Because all I've been doing, I kid you not, nothing grand has happened this week. If anything, I feel like I'm just rolling around because there's nothing to do. It's just been no productivity. None. So it's like, I'm not sure why I'm so restless. It doesn't help. I think putting it into streaming or whatever you like is already good. I don't know, it's like, how to put it? I'm restless, as in I feel like I need to do something, but it's like, I don't know, like, I guess I think about things a lot. That's one of my problems. I think I overthink a lot, as you guys can tell, because obviously I ramble a lot, so I have a lot to say, I have a lot to think about. And lately, not in a bad way, I guess I've been like reflecting is what I've been doing. I've been trying to like reflect. I'm like, okay, so far what I'm doing, it's not bad. But if I want to do more, what can I do more of? And it's like one of those questions of I'm not sure. Because when it comes to streaming, at least if you really do want it to make it into a business style, there's a lot of things to take into consideration. And so the thought process is like, okay, do I want to do that? Because technically I don't have to. But if I don't do it, then obviously the things that I might be looking for might not happen. I guess it's like kind of the output it is. How much you put into stream is how much you get back, right? So obviously if you put more effort in, you get more back. You should, at least. That's realistically, it should be something like along the lines of that. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. That's the other thing. It's like one of those emotional roller coasters of the week. And then I have a very bad tendency to also, depending on like how things are going, if I feel like I'm not doing very well in something, I don't necessarily deserve certain things. That's a really bad mentality, guys, okay? You guys deserve the entire world, so don't think like that. Don't think like me. But unfortunately, I have that really bad mentality. Like, I have to have some kind of result to say, like, I deserve to get X, Y, and Z. So one of it is like, I want more art. But with the amount I'm spending, I don't think I should because I'm not doing as well as I hope for. So I shouldn't do that. But I want more art. So then it becomes like a guilty process. So I'm like, that's not good. That's not good. Don't do that to you guys, okay? Don't. Fair warning, don't think like that. You deserve the world too? Yeah. I think it's like, I definitely am one of these people. I am not very nice to myself. And I think that's the same with a lot of people. Sometimes you're really harsh to yourself for whatever reason, right? Just, for some reason it's like that. My friends finally got offline so I can unmute stream. What are we talking about? Yeah, but it's just one of those things. It's like, it's a weird thought process, and I'm sure a lot of people go through this. I'm sure a lot of streamers go through this. That's the sadder part too. I'm sure a lot of people struggle with it, and I'm just like, it's just I've hit that rut for whatever reason. I'm not sure what's the reasoning actually either. It's just, it suddenly happened. I'm like, oh no. It just happens one day, you know? You just wake up and it's like, oh no. Look at my wife. Your wife is surviving. She's surviving. She's doing me damage. But I don't think I'm doing very well. Oh, great. It didn't... Oh. That's not good. I thought Ika was gonna go. Oh, Ika's dead. That's even worse. Ika dead. I might have to redo this run. I don't want to have to redo this run. No, I hate this bug. With a passion. I absolutely hate this bug. I don't know anyone who likes this bug. It's just the other what's the new bosses guys? They're like abundance too. The little abundance guys. They remind me of these bugs, and I absolutely hate these bugs. I remember when the bugs first came about, I just did not like. I got stuck on a random fight with them for the longest time ever. Maybe you're overwhelmed with the thought of growing. I mean, like the thought of putting yourself out there, because you should, but also it's uncomfy if you're not used to it. Yeah, that is the other thing. I thought about that. In one perspective, you should try to grow, because like obviously I've been working hard on this. That's like normal. You would want to see it grow. You would want to see it be successful, and that's normal. But on the second hand, it's like, oh, that is extremely scary to grow. Because there's a lot of, I guess, like pressure and expectations when you do grow. And depending on how fast it is, how slow it is, right? It depends on you kind of situation. Some people want it fast, but then when it happens too fast, you're not ready for it. And then therefore, like the responsibility of it as well is a lot scarier. But then if it happens slowly, sometimes you just feel like nothing's changing. And that's also a scary thing for you, right? Especially if you want to see yourself grow. Because then it's like, it doesn't feel like you're growing at all. Though I think for most people it's pretty normal for like years to go by and then it works, right? At least it should. Is that enough points? It is barely enough? Oh my goodness. Wait, that's been a really long time since I've been barely enough to get 3-star. Uh-oh. I don't like that. I'm only 76. Triple threat Riddy, Isa, and Lyriel live. I saw. I'm glad Lyriel's streaming again. I think she was having some struggles with some compy stuff, so it's good to see her. Power creep go burr? I don't think it's the power creep. Or I don't know. I've never liked the bug. The bug has always caused me issues, to be fair. But yeah, the ones that split up, right? Yeah, I hate the splitting up ones. Because it never ends. It's just always more. It hurts to see my score after doing this apocalypse. I know. Lyriel's PC was cooking eggs. Yeah, she was telling me about. She really needed a new computer, so did she finally get it? Is that why she's been able to stream more? Hang on, I'm pulling up her stream right now. Don't mind me, guys. I have her and Riddy up on my other monitor. I can't even do the last apocalypse. I just did up to 3, honestly. 4 is just overkill. The gap of power is crazy from 3 to 4. Look, I had 7.6 and I didn't even use a good team for this side compared to barely 76 points higher than what I needed. It's a big jump. To be fair though, I think I could have done better on this side. I actually feel like I could have done better. And maybe I'll do better when I get like an elation team for this, because ooh, my elation team surely would do better, because I was gonna have Evanesia, Yao Guang, Sunday, and Dan, so like that should be enough, right? Thinking maybe. Oh, the scoring. Ooh, what other things do I have to do? I can't do my event because I want to wait for Riddy, but Riddy's busy today. She wants to play with me on this, the duo one. Wait, there's new characters. There's new cards. There's an Asheville now. I was still gonna use my Aventurine, but like, let the new apocalyptic war commence. Alright, wait, hang on a second. If we're gonna let it commence, okay guys, put it in chat right now. Who has done apocalyptic Shadows. What's your score? Put it in chat right now. Right now. Also, no worries. There's no pressure. Just take your time with thinking how you want to approach your content. And yes, you're allowed to spoil yourself with art. Thank you. I think it's just one of those feelings. It's just it eats at you sometimes, you know? Like it sneaks up and then it just happens. You know? It just happens. 3691? Wait, so you only did one side right now? Wait, that's a pretty good score for one side though. 3691? That's already better than both of my scores. Oh no. 72? Do you have the Elation team? I think I already lost. Same dim. Oh, 6691. You beat me by 20. No, Mystic, no. Wait. By 20 points? Wait a second. I can't beat the 72, but like surely I can do the 6691. Surely, right? I used the Firefly side one. Oh! Firefly? Wait, so who did you put in the subfield, if I may ask? He's so competitive. I used to have many competitions with a friend that played Star Rail too. They were a pretty big whale though, where they had almost every single character in the game, and they would E6 certain characters. So they were kind of a big whale compared to myself, I would say, right? But there were some end contents I can beat them on, just because I'm that persistent. I'm just that persistent. And it just depends on the weird team builds that I end up doing. It works out. 6, 7, 18? Surely I can get that score, right? Right? 74-60. Never? You and Dog are just in a whole separate category. That's crazy. That's crazy. I put FF. She heals herself, so she's fine. The team is also sustainless. Oh. Right, because if you... Technically, you don't need to sustain. Especially if Firefly just heals herself anyways. That makes sense. That makes sense. And then you have everybody just buffing her. I need to redo side 2. I think you need to redo side 2? What do you mean? What do you mean you need to redo side 2? You have 74-60. That's crazy. Hi Sin. Hi Flare. How are you guys? My side 2 score is sad. I would like to hear this apparently sad score. What is considered sad to you? Never. Because if we're talking about sad, I have 3.4, okay? 3.6, okay, that's not sad. That's not sad. I've just awoken from a nap. Did you have a nice nap? Wait, if I can't sustain myself, how do I live? It's called milk tea. I promise you guys, milk tea will save your lives, okay? It doesn't sustain you, but like, it'll be there to save you. Promise. You can't go wrong with it. Can't go wrong. I hate this bug so much. I dislike this bug so much. Whoop. Yeah, but E6 third up. Oh, I see. Well, no, it's a dot team score. Oh, then see, it's not that bad. Does dot do well in Apocalyptic Shadows though? Extend your life by 5 years. Trust. Trust by 5 years. 5 years, we say. 5 years. Surely. E1 Hycilians, E1 Kafka, E0 Black Swan, E0 Tank Danhan. That's not too bad. That's not too bad, I don't think. And I don't have a dot team. I thought about it and then I just never invested in them. I don't want to be with Herda when I'm my OC, she trapped me for 6 months. The mirrors are you talking about? Didn't she trap like a memo snatcher in those? And they're just stuck there. Still to this day, I think. They're just there, existing. If I remember correctly, that was part of the story. I like the dot mommies, but I have none of them. Yeah. Yeah. Can I do the dragon? Let's explode the dragon actually right now. I don't have any of them. I wanted Hycilians because I really like the ocean mermaid stuff, okay? It makes sense, right? Obviously, you guys see my design, like it makes sense. So like I wanted that, but I didn't have any dot. So it's like and then all the characters I wanted were around the time she came out too. So I was like, I can't get her. I was really sad. I couldn't get her. I'm like, oh no. I can't explain the need for it. Simulated universe? Oh. Yeah, simulated universe is also a whole nother thing. Whole nother thing. Madam Herda is so fearless. Oh god, you guys are reminding me of the stream. The mini game stream, the anniversary event. All the Madam... How have I been stuck on that 1%? That's not... No. No. I was literally stuck at that 1% for 4 turns. That's not... That's not good. Madam Herda is primal genius. I can always trust in my dot team to do well. Yeah, that's how I feel with my follow-up team. For the most part. Hycilian's translucent ribcage design is truly the Coachella of HS. I thought that was really cool. I thought it was really cool. I just like her face. All the face. The fact that I live an hour away. Oh jeez. I was one of them. You were? Yeah, I couldn't. I thought about it. I think Riddy has Hycilians though. So technically, if I ever want to play her, Riddy would let me onto her account. Technically. I think my friend also has her. My friend really likes the dot teams as well. So like, even though I don't have her, I have 2 people that has her. So like, I can borrow their account. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. So much traffic going there during certain days. I wonder why. I can see why. It would be really busy those times. Do you guys like going to those sort of events? Is that like something you guys enjoy doing? For me, personally, I don't... I feel like I would be too scared to go. Like, don't get me wrong, I can go, but like... It's like too much stuff going on. And then there's a lot of scary stuff that can happen too, so I'm like, ooh, maybe not. I finally met Hycilians. The bath scene was something. Ooh, that bath scene, it's not just the bath scene, it's just pretty art. I really like the art for that scene. It just looked pretty. You know what I mean? Like the whole like scene just looked really nice. Very nice. Oh, that's not enough HP? Not enough HP? Not my highest. My one healer. Okay. This bug really hates my Hyacinth. I don't go there, I just go out of town for either Costco or... That's fair. That's fair. It was super vibrant, yeah. I have that bath scene as an animated wallpaper. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Wallpaper engine on Steam. I would have an animated wallpaper of my stuff too. I would do it. One of my wallpapers is an art for one of my merch. It's actually going to be the desk mat art so I can't show it to you guys because that I showed you guys a little hint. It's no secret, but like I want to keep it a secret. I want you guys to be a little bit surprised. And then the other art that I have is like a Venturine and Topaz with their Stoneheart uniforms. So, oh my god, yes! It's really pretty art. It's actually, like right now, I'm actually so excited for my merch. I got to see the mock-ups of it. They look so good. I'm very excited for my merch. Very excited. Oh, I don't know why I'm typing E in chat. Don't mind me. I was trying to play my game and it didn't work. I have A and Cass for my wallpapers right now, but I rotate them around. I think Riddy has hers rotating, but I think hers is just pictures, not like animated stuff. I should get that ISO desk mat. If you do, let me know. I'll pay for it. Cause you're my mama, I'll pay for it. I feel like you deserve getting it for free. Cause you're the creator of the design, so like it only makes sense. You know? Relax. I have a really nice find-in background from his trailer where it's... Oh, the place burning behind him? Wait, that's so depressing. For a second, I thought it was gonna be the happy scene, like him happy in his hometown, not burning. I wasn't expecting that. Oh. No, not the burning. Oh, thank god, everybody's exploding. Ooh, look at all that exploding. Thank god. Do we get sneak peeks for the merch? Boop, boop, boop. I mean, I feel like I gave you guys plenty of sneak peeks. I told you guys exactly what the items were going to be. Some of the arts you have already seen, so there's no surprise on some of them. Like, these are arts you have seen before. At least, like, I think 3 out of 5 of them you've seen the arts for. I think it's 2 of them, 1 of them for sure you have not seen. I forget if you've seen the other one. I'll be quite honest. But it's the one where in front of him is all sunny and beautiful and behind him fire. Oh. I'm trying to recall that one. I think I know what you're talking about. And what some call insatiable. That's okay. You're gonna have to be patient. You just have to be patient. If only you can give me your part. I will act surprised and I will bankroll. I'll take every spoiler. Oh jeez. But like, I'm trying to think. So okay, I think I mentioned it before. I have my list. Where's my list? Where's my list? So we have a desk mat that's coming in. That picture for sure you guys have not seen. I gave you guys 1 sneak peek and it was a hand. That's all I gave you guys. And then I have a poster. This is the one I'm like wondering if I showed you guys the poster. That's why I don't know if I have. Because I know this is one of the arts that was not posted on social media, so I would have to post it myself. But I think you guys have seen it to some degree. Maybe not the full thing though, because it was my profile picture for a little while. So you guys, if you guys have seen my profile picture, you guys would at least have known to some degree what it is. It's just, it's one of those things. So that's the poster. Then I have an acrylic standee, and you guys have definitely seen the image for it. It is actually the desk mat art and the acrylic standee are probably the top 2 favorite commissions I've ever gotten so far. So I had to have them as merch. I had to. Then I have an acrylic keychain. It's a little chibi. It's the only one of my comfy outfit, so you guys have also seen that chibi before. And then the stickers are 4 bus images that you guys have definitely seen. So I feel like you guys might know what I'm talking about. You guys might know. For wave 2, we need buff Issa merch. Buff Issa merch? You guys want stickers of Buffsa? Is that what you guys want? Stickers of Buffsa? Yeah, round 2 is not going to be for a while. But I will say I already have an art being made for round 2. It's actually not just an art for merch though. It was actually going to be a new what do you call it? Like a new chatting screen. It was going to be a new chatting screen, and it was going to be a new starting or ending screen as well. It's going to be very pretty. I'm excited. It hasn't started yet, but it was supposed to be in the works like next month. Not well, okay, not May, but like June. It was supposed to be a work in art there. What is Buffsa? Buffsa is Chadsa. That's what it is. It's a little joke in the community that I'm strong. I'm very strong. So it's a buff Isa. It's a little chibi of buff Isa. Very strong Isa. I will anticipate any merch release like I anticipate my unreleased Fool husband. Oh god, it's just merch. It's just merch. This first merch round is like, what do you guys call it? It's like a trial. It's a trial. It's so I can see the process of how merch is made. What do I need to know later in the future? Because you know, when you go to certain groups or companies to work with merch, some of them might not do certain things. So this is me like trying to figure out what it is I need to do, what it is I need to know, how I need to keep track of everything, stuff like that. So it's like, this is good experience just to know how to do these things. You know? It's good to know. Issa strong pun. Yeah, the strong pun. But imagine small Issa plush, but also yes, manufacturers are tricky. That's the thing, like, one of the things that I've come to learn is this is just a common thing. And to be fair, it makes sense. But it is not a very open resource thing to do merch creation. Like when I've gone to like conventions for artists and everything, a lot of them will keep very quiet, their suppliers and everything. And to be fair, that's fine. They probably did a lot of research for their manufacturers, a lot of time spent trying to create their own merch. And then, you know, to some degree, it's kind of sad. There's a business and competition aspect to it. So it makes sense that you don't really want to say something. But it definitely it becomes really hard when you don't know where to look either. You know? It's rough. So like, I can't blame them, but I can understand too. You know? Hi! Hi Laura, hello! How are you? We should get a Dream Drop merch that's one of those funny pig toys that absolutely smosh if you drop them. What? What are you talking about? Like, the minute you say pig toy, I thought about like the rubber chicken. There's like, I remember that they have a pig one too, where you can squish it and it winks. Kind of like the rubber chicken. If you squeeze it, it screams. So I was like, you guys want a jellyfish? What do you guys would even sound like? Like, what happens if I squish you guys? You guys make what kind of sound? I was just thinking about that. I do have an Oomphy who did HSR cat plush merch. That's crazy. And posted about the process on their private. Maybe I can ask who the manufacturer is. You guys just want merch. You guys just want plushies. Actually, one of my they're not really a friend. One of my stream associates. We've talked a little bit. They're doing a plushie right now. I actually reposted their plushie right now on Twitter. So like, maybe I can look into that manufacturer as well, because they're doing some kind of like petition to make a plushie of their VTuber. It's really cute, by the way. Very cute. If you guys like, check it out on Twitter. Very cute. I'm doing good. I just woke up. How are you? I'm doing fine. I'm just yapping out my restlessness. It's working. I think I'm yapping too much though. I'm yapping way too much. I volunteer for squishing 2 tests. God, you know, I have like another random topic, but I'm gonna finish this topic first before I switch topics. I need your guys' opinion on this topic, but like, man, I sent the funny pig toy to the media channel. If you're curious, I am curious now. What kind of what toy are you guys referring to? What is this? Me and my monkey. Did you guys hear all that? Did you guys hear all that? God, okay, well... I gotta remember that my Discord you guys can hear, technically. I can't unsee that. I can't unsee that. And then this game, oh, it's Honkai Star Rail. It's like a turn-based strategy game, so I'm just doing some end contents and everything. Good animation. I like the animation and graphics. Can never yap too much. Oh god, never yapping too much. I was planning to do like a more of a yapping stream next stream, because Saturday I would be able to stay up longer. Obviously, because I don't have work the next day. And I don't have to wake up early the next day, but I'm yapping a lot now. Yapping is awesome, can never be too much. I yap too much, guys. Let's be real here. I yap too much. Did I draw Issa cat cake before? Yes, you have. You have drawn Issa cat cake. I have requested for it during your coffee stall. when you had like your little coffee donation, the minute that I saw you had like a open slot, I immediately rushed to put myself in it. So I have a cat cake Issa. I have a Animal Crossing Issa as well. I have like random little. I like the doodles. I like my doodles. I just hoard them. That's all I do. That, but a dream drop stress. You guys want a dream drop stress reliever? That is crazy. What if you guys pop that? I feel bad for the dream drop. Oh my god. The poor dream drop. Like, you guys are just gonna abuse it. That's what it sounds like. The stress relief kinda coded. Oh god, you guys actually want it to be a stress relief. Oh no. It's a thing. I don't know, I have to look how that's made. That's another thing. We were made to be puntable? That is true, you guys were made to be puntable. That was the whole point of you guys. That's the whole point of the squishy interior and looks to you guys. So, not wrong. Not wrong. Is it so different from a punt? One can argue that squishing is different than a punt. Yes, one can argue. I'm perfect merch manager. People want it. Oh god. Oh god, you guys. But yeah, no. When I think of squishing, you guys, I saw a very tasteful fan art. I saw a very tasteful fan art of another streamer. I don't know why I keep accidentally clicking my keyboard into the wrong thing. But yeah, I saw a very tasteful art of basically this. I don't know who this Vtuber is. I'm pretty sure it's a big Vtuber though. I'm not good with names. I recognize them, but I don't recognize them. Like I don't know much. But what it is it was like a summer art, and they have, I think their mascot is like an octopus looking guy, and it's being squished by her thighs. I just thought it looked really nice, and I'm like thinking in my head though, I'm like, that is a very dangerous route to go with art. So like, I guess that's my next topic was like, what do you like? I don't know. I think I have a very strange definition of what I consider cute. Because I thought that art was cute, but I can also see why it's kind of spicy, and I'm just like, question mark. Include an Issa tail hammer to smack it with? Oh jeez. speaking of tasteful fan art, my mouse. My algorithm has not been okay since you mentioned the Nanook art. What do you mean? I looked at it exactly that one time and now it's all destruction. But destruction fan arts are nice. Issa thighs follow the path of destruction. It was a really nice fan art. Like let me go look for it. I liked it a lot. I was like, this looks really nice. Like the style of it looked really nice. The like proportions look really nice. To me it was like to me it's cute, but like I can see that it is also a little spicy, and I'm just like, So I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, I don't mind those kind of art styles, or I don't mind those kind of things, but I guess my concern is that it invites possibly sometimes unwanted comments. That's my fear. It's like, oh, if I do that though, it's like I might be inviting for unwanted comments. And I can't blame them because I got the art. You know what I mean? I'm done. I didn't get a better score. I didn't get a better score for my thing, so... Oh, right. You guys want to see this? It's been so bad. I live with like maybe 1 HP and it doesn't work. This is like the last time I was able to win. And then all these others were really bad like starts. So it's like it's been so bad. It's been so bad. I'm surprised Issa is trying to get a better score now instead of just waiting for Elation team. I wanted to try with my Remembrance team because I feel like they can do better, but it has not been working. It has not been working. Aside from the tastefulness, that art is super nice. It's nice, right? And when I saw it, I was like, it just like, I looked at the octopus, I'm like, that's you guys. Especially with all the thigh jokes that we make, I was like, that's you guys. So I'm like, it's just, but yeah. Well, not that I mind the tastefulness, but just objectively it's nice. I think so. I thought it was really cute. I get you, that's why I'm holding back on tasteful spice arts, but I can always turn my other OCs into thirst traps. I don't know, it's just... I look at my OC as obviously she's an OC, but I guess it also feels strange because I use her to stream, so therefore she does represent me too. And when it represents me too, that is a little strange. Sometimes to get comments and such, and I'm just like, I'm not sure what to do with it. It's kind of where the situation goes. It's like, I'm not sure what to say, or I'm not really sure how to react. Because I know the comments is more for obviously my OC. They're not exactly directly at me, but there are definitely some people that accidentally push it too far, where it's like it's starting to trend into like, are you sure you're talking about just my OC now? You know what I mean? I'm like, there's the questionality of like, I think it's going a little too far. Just a little. Yeah, I can imagine. I only just got to Crater Well 31. Yeah, it's been a little difficult. A little difficult. It's like she's your Sona. Yeah. Yeah. Is Issa Zeph's OC or Issa's OC? Is Issa Zeph Stan because she can 100 the model? I mean, technically my OC was Zeph's OC. Kind of. In some funny way. I think I showed you guys before where my design was derived from. She has a sibling that I also stole. She has a sibling that I stole. So I have both of them. That's the best part. Let me see, where is it? Let me pull up the art. Where did I save it? I have so many folders that I don't know where I put everything. It's actually kind of bad. Where did I put everything? Did I not put it in this folder? I did not put it in this folder. Our OC? I'm gonna get jump scared by my old art? What do you mean? It's good art though. Wait. I don't know why. Where is it? Did I not save it on... I just save it on the computer? Is that what happened? How could I? Wait, how do I get old requests? That's the wrong thing. Orders, there we go. I can just pull it up right here. This is the best part, I can just pull it here. If it loads. There we go. Save. Open it on the desktop for now. And then save. Put it there. Boop. And then scoot this. Where is image? Right. If I want this image in the right place, it has to be where I want it to be. Unfortunate. I have to put it in this folder. Ugh. Put it in the folder. There you go. Does the folder exist? Or does the images exist in the folder now? Let me see. Don't mind me, guys. I'm slow at this. Oh, here we go. Ah! She takes up an entire screen. Don't mind her. Here you go. Oh. It's too much to the bottom. Boop. There you go. See? Me, because I keep trying my folders organized but end up losing track. Yeah. Her? Yeah. See? This is my sibling. Quote unquote. This is actually, when Zeph first posted her up, this is actually where I got inspired by this design, because I really, really like this design for whatever reason. I kid you not. I sat there for like, I forgot how long. Like over a month thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, I got the guts to go and ask Zeph, like, can I base an OC, or like, can I make a design off of her? Like, can you help me make a design based off of her? So this is what she looks like. She's so pretty, right? And then obviously I gave her like other references because I didn't want to straight up copy. I feel bad. So I was like, yeah. She used to be a pearl keeper via Hara, then I found out via Haras don't have horns or tails if they are not the elder. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually because of the whole pearl keeper stuff. I actually was thinking more about it. I read more about it, and that's also where I got like the whole dreamy ocean theme kind of going. And then it derived into like I literally created like a whole extra universe. That's actually where the whole concept came from. Was like I was thinking, I'm like, oh, pearl keeper, right? The Vita Haras has like a lot of water motifs. Oh, this one, because she's a pearl keeper, it's like she's like protecting the little eggies. But the thing that got me the most on this one was like it's very dreamy. So I was like, I would love to have a dreamy design. It's all starry, which was the same with my other designs. I had like a very starry motif, but I like the ocean, so I started forming all that ideas. Oh, you got your concept from the Vita Haras? That's so cool. Yeah. Well, it's because Zeph made the Vita Hara OC. So this is where my design was based off. So you do see some similarities, like the hair. There's some similarities. A little bit of the horns, a little bit of similarities. I asked for the really pointy long ears pointing down because I thought the way that this OC was drawn with it was so cute. I mean, look at her. Look how cute this is. Look how cute she is. Yeah. And then the minute that I could, I snatched this one up too. So I own both. Very happy with it. I like looking back at the art all the time. I like it. I should redraw that egg doodle with current Isa. The eggy. I like the eggies. I will say this chibi sold me. I really liked the design overall, and then when I saw this part of the art, I was like, I'm sold. That's the minute I was sold on this art. I was like, I'm drafting my message to Zeph. And if you guys don't know, like it took me like an entire month to draft up a message for Zap to ask, like, hey, will you be okay with me working with you to make a design based off of an OC you made already? Like, is that okay? Yeah, we're bonded by our Vtuber. It has lasted over lifetimes, right? Because isn't that like the whole lore with the Vtuharas is they reincarnate and such? Yes, yes. I have turned into an eggy and then I come back. You can't get rid of me. That's what happens. Or I'm pretty sure that's kind of what happens, right? They okay, they can be killed. They can die. Like if they get killed, they are supposed to like turn back into an egg, but there is a way to stop the process from turning them back into the egg, therefore actually killing them completely. And then that's how the numbers of Vtuharas has been diminishing. So they've been trying to figure out a way to stop that, or you know, like stop the process, because all they do is just reincarnate and their numbers never change, so it can only go down, which kind of sucks. They follow the permeates and reincarnate, yeah. It's just sad. There's a set amount of them and that's it. But then that's where what Dan Feng did. What Dan Feng did was not okay according to their rules, because it technically broke that. And then in theory, if I remember correctly, he was able to split himself into two, which is not normal. So there's Dan Heng, who is like almost, it looks like a carbon copy of him, but has like all the, I think, fighting abilities that he's always had. So all the military like fighting skills, and then that's where Bailu was made. Bailu was not supposed to exist or something. That was all of his healing abilities, because he knew how to like heal or use his Cloudheim, I think is how you pronounce it, abilities to be able to do the medicine and such. So it's like it splits the two different sides of him into two different elders. But for whatever reason, they praised Bailu because I think of her healing abilities, and then they condemned Dan because he looks exactly the same. Like I don't know what's the reasoning that they only condemned one half and not the other. Because they treat, if I remember correctly, they treat Bailu really well. If I remember correctly. It was kind of, like I did the story a long time ago. That was when I first got into Star Rail, and then I got like kind of confused, and then I wasn't too into Star Rail to keep going. Dan Feng's story is so sad because he never wanted to be the High Elder and tried to change his appearance, but if you are the Elder, your appearance will eventually just go back no matter how much you change it. Yeah, that was the other thing. And then it's just that he had his group, the Cloud Quintets, and then I forgot what's her name. It was the Foxian that passed, and all of them got really like heavily affected. And if anything, I think that's where a lot of people mentioned that Bailu's appearance was based off of the Foxian that passed. Bai Heng? Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, so a lot of people are saying Bailu looks like Bai Heng. And that's also where the naming convention comes from. So she was supposed to, she looks like, or she's supposed to look like Bai Heng, obviously like a dragon version. And then she's supposed to like represent like a new version of her, because she's already passed. Which is all, it's just depressing. The entire story was like really depressing. I seen that theory go around, yeah. It's sad. Yeah, I read into the Vtuharas a lot because I did really like the whole species as well. That's also why I really liked your OC. I was like, oh, that's so cute. And I was reading about the Pearl Keeper because I didn't know about the Pearl Keepers until I read your thing too. So I was like, oh, the Pearl Keepers. Oh, that's so interesting. So I learned a lot. I always loved Dan Heng's story. It's so much about self-acceptance. I know. His is just... Poor Dan Heng. He's been through a lot. He's been through a lot. I really like the Lo Fu. I think... The first time they did the low food, it was really confusing, which was what made a lot of people kind of get confused or like kind of have iffiness with it. But I like it a lot mostly because it has a lot of Chinese lore or like a lot of... Obviously, it has a lot of Chinese culture. And for me, who's part Chinese, I feel like I'm heavily, like, for lack of better words, Americanized. I don't think my family, like, we follow certain traditions, but it's not a lot. And so I feel like I don't know a lot. So sometimes reading or learning different things from other people or from games and seeing how some of these cultures is also the aspect of what my culture should be, it's like, oh, that's interesting. You're Chinese? Yes, I'm half. I'm a half. So it's like one of those things. I also do not see adventuring anywhere, which is concerning. He doesn't want to come over here at all. And then I wanted that. I put that on him. I am at a decent gold rating. I would like to have more, but this should be enough. I need to... The bad part about this is you want to sacrifice some HP, but you can't sacrifice a lot. So like at some point you gotta gamble to some degree and hope that you can get decent rolls. I think I got a pretty decent roll. The fact that I have Evanescia and Yao Guang is not bad. But I really need that adventuring for the follow-up. For real, I love the cultural involvement, but I think like the Vtuber lore is the most interesting to me alongside the Amphora's story. But also I just love Greek culture anyways. Greek culture is always interesting though. That was like one of my favorite things in high school, was Greek culture. But yeah, no, I really like the Vtuber's lore. I like a lot of the different species that they have in Star Rail. Like I looked into a little bit of... I don't know what to call Sunday in Robin. I don't know what to call them. Because they have a species, because they have a name. Because they have the wings. The Holovians? Yeah, there we go, the Holovians. I was curious about them for a little bit too. Like, apparently their halos don't exist. Like, the halos only exist in the Dreamscape. That's what I read. And then they can change shapes too, apparently. If you guys didn't know, the Holovians' halos can change shape. It's supposed to, like, represent, like, a part of them. So it's almost like looking at it, it's like their personality. So I guess, like, during different times of their life, it changes shape. It's kind of interesting. There's a lot about them, and then a lot of them can do tuning and different things. So the Holovians have a lot of interesting lore to it too. Then there's the Boxians. We got to see a lot of their lore with Fei Xiao, when Fei Xiao got released. Then I guess you don't really consider Memo Keepers. They're not really a different species per se, but the thing is they were technically once human and shedded their body. So they're not really human anymore. Question mark? They're not normal anymore, for like lack of better words. So, and then they technically don't physically exist either. They, like, the only way that you see a memo sprite or a memo keeper is if they decide to let you see them. So in actuality, they're not in front of you, they're just in your mind. Kinda, it's like a weird thing. They input themselves in your memory and like it's your vision. It's a really strange lore. I'm a big fan of Greek mythology, but man, Amphora's was so long. I know, Amphora's was long. Good lore, very long. So, and if you miss something, sometimes it's hard to keep up. But yeah, if I remember correctly, it was the Vtuber lore, and it was the Memo Keepers was kind of where I got some inspirations with my little Dreamkeeper lore. That's actually where it comes from. Pearl Keeper and Memo Keeper. It was both of those together that I mixed to start forming my stream lore. And then some of the other background stuff was actually, I haven't mentioned this yet because it's not really a secret. But if you guys know the song Shelter, that's also where some of it comes from too. Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall? Oh yes, the Forgotten Hall. And Forest was not long enough. Depends. I think I would have like a lot more cutscenes. If they had the cutscenes they had in Plan Arcadia in Ant Forest, that would have been great. I think the problem that they have with Ant Forest is sometimes it's just a lot of talking, so sometimes you lose people. That was probably the only problem on that. But the actual information and everything was not bad. Why am I getting all of the wrong characters? Okay, I'm thinking about this. Trash? Who wants the trash? That's such a bad thing to give to you. You don't want that. Because then this just makes everybody... Grants all on-field allies a shield equal to 300% of Aha's defense. Enemies can't hit Aha, so the tit for tat effect doesn't trigger. See, that's useless. I don't have an item for Aha. So he's just gonna give everybody some extra crit, I guess. Or, yeah. Strike? Lucky strike, they call it? It's not crit in this. I'm still in Ant Forest. I feel like I'm never getting out. It's not... You'll get out. Eventually, you'll get out. Trust me. You'll get there, you'll get there. It feels long, but it does like start escalating and it feels like a nice journey. Or I can't really say nice journey, but like, it's a journey. You know what I mean? I can't say nice because it's kind of depressing. It's a little depressing, so it's not really nice. My Dan is a little slow. He's letting my team die. Oh. Uh-oh. I also didn't finish Ample yet. I don't know when. I have so much gachas to play. You have a lot of gacha games to play. You have a lot. Very wholesome and nice story. Trust. It's a very romantic ending. I actually think it was. I actually think the ending was very... It's like a bittersweet kind of situation. Very bittersweet. It's my favorite story for sure, but it do be long. If I had to rank the stories right now, I actually really like Plan Arcadia's story right now. I really like it. The pacing of it is not too bad. The current like lore of it, I'm interested in it, but that's also because I think I'm biased for the IPC. So obviously I get excited when there's more IPC lore, and we're not even done yet, right? We still have the other half of 4.x, where we would be taking place in more in the IPC area. So like, makes sense. I'm a little biased. Then I like Ant Forest afterwards. I will say there's obviously some critiques to it, but compared to some of the other stories, I do like it. I like it more. Then I will say afterwards would be probably like Bellabog. I thought Bellabog made it a really good start. In my head, I like how Bellabog was. It was sometimes like simple and easy to kind of like swallow. A lot going on, but enough to get you like kind of hooked into the story. Then it sounds mean. I'm really like hit or miss with Penacony and the Lofu. Lofu was really confusing. I don't think it's bad, but at least when you first start in the game, it was really confusing. Very, very confusing for me. me pause. Wait. Lula just dropped a new update yesterday, and I got my Ice Queen. Wait, congrats! I'm trying to cut down on gacha. You are? Oh no. I'm trying NTE, so now I got to balance another game. I heard a lot about NTE, but I have not looked much into it. Playing 7, trying to quit 1. Have you had any thoughts yet? Which one, Nepper? I'm also at 7 right now, but there's a couple more I want to try. You guys are crazy. Holy crap. I can barely handle 2. I can barely handle I can barely handle Genshin and Star Rail. Jeez. So you guys who have 7, that is crazy. Mongli? Wait, Mongli? Maybe pick up Wu again and CZN. And Anata? When it releases? Oh, so it's not out yet. I know what to quit. I'm trying to give the account away. Persona 5. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm at 2. Kinda 3, but I haven't really kept up with the 3rd. Too much to keep up with already. Gacha games are actually a lot of work. I'm now playing FF14. Oh my god. Yeah, FF14 is rough. And you have to do it daily too. And like it takes a while. NTE is pretty cool. Love Mint. I don't know who Mint is. I know nothing about NTE. I've seen a little bit of arts. I don't know any characters, no nothing. My team is just dying. This is bad. This is really bad. I love the slice of life stories. It's very refreshing. Is that what NTE has? Like a lot of slice of life? Just tried attempting a heist on NTE. It's kind of funny. A heist? Like, were you robbing a bank or something? Wait, what do you mean heist? There's some side quests. Yeah, there is a bank heist mode. You guys... I have criminals in my chat. What are you guys doing with your life? Dream drops, what happened? I understand gacha pulls are rough right now and everything, but like... I didn't think you guys would turn to crime. You guys are too addicted to your gacha pulls. Uh-oh. I should be a little worried about you guys. Anything for the gamba, all or nothing. Oh no. I didn't steal any cars. I think you stole way more than just a car. You don't need to steal a car. You stole money from a bank. Arguably that's worse, is it not? I accidentally TP'd away before getting the first TP point stole and crashed a car several times to get it back. Oh god, you guys. I didn't know that they had a heist. That's kind of funny. That's actually really funny in my head. I mean, you can always steal a car to steal money. That is true. Kinda need to get a car to steal money. Can't do that if you don't have a car. That reminds me of GTA. Right? Isn't there like a lot of... Yeah, my team is just gonna die no matter what here. That is painful. Is anime GTA very similar? Oh, that's good to know. So if I ever want to try something like GTA, NTE. Wait, is it a multiplayer game? Or like... What is it exactly, actually? In NTE, there's no 50-50. You're guaranteed in 90 pulls and soft pace at 70. Interesting. There's no 50-50? Wow. No 50-50s on characters upgrades, but 50-50 on weapons. Okay. Everyone was calling it anime GTA on the trailers. Interesting. They went to get milk again. It happens. Robin! Wow, now I get all my aventurines. Okay. Now I can put Silverwolf out. There we go. There we go. And then we put you there. Ba, ba, ba. Put you here and put you there. Then we have you there. Then I'm gonna level up. Another adventuring. Wow. And then start leveling up again. Because I am going to need all the level ups. I forgot to put my trash on someone. Hopefully that'll be fine. Robin, wait, I'm hoping she'll... Having Robin really early is very handy. So I'm hoping I can save myself some HP because I am really low on HP right now. But if I can get back on my HP, that would be great, right? Would be great. Who knows, maybe Summer of Gaming event will give us an update. Wow, there's so many games that are coming out. I truly live under a rock. This is my first time hearing about any of these games. Like, I don't know any of these. NTE is the only one I feel like I've heard of, but I know nothing of. Do you know what I mean? So like, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. But yeah, I wonder if I should try the game then. I was curious about GTA, just because I've seen a lot of people play it. I've seen there's like a lot of roleplay. I think there was like a huge Vtuber collab once for GTA and Minecraft. So those were always interesting to see. So it's like, I'm curious. I'm a little curious, you know? Is it a nice rock at least? I hope it is. I hope my rock is nice. I like to think my rock is nice. My rock has milk tea. Right? That's good. That should be more than enough. That should be good, right? Milk tea rock. For... Am I even pronouncing it? For Anata? Anata. They haven't released a single piece of news since the trailer. Dang, really? Nothing? That's a little concerning. How could they have nothing? How do you guys know it's coming out still? Like, did something happen? There was another gacha coming out that I believe is pivoting to a single-player RPG. I plan to try, but now I gotta wait for a sale. Oh, really? There are so many games. There's so many games. Holy. Completely forgot about Anata until NT dropped. Oh man. Too many games, too little times. That's what I was saying. I said that exactly this morning, actually. I was in Zeph's stream saying exactly that. I was like, too many games, too little time. All these names I never heard of? I know, same. I've never heard of any of this. True, I know. See, this is like when sometimes I wish, as people, we didn't need to sleep. I say this and I like sleeping, guys, but like sometimes I wish we didn't need to sleep. Because like there's so much things I want to do, but like we need sleep and then you waste like 12 hours sleeping. Well, technically 8 hours, but you know what I mean. Like we waste time sleeping, right? And then what I could be doing is I could be grinding out my job. I can be grinding out so I can play games. I could go out and eat more food, have more parfaits, find more souffle pancakes. I can drink more milk tea. But no, I can't because half the day is wasted on us sleeping. Imagine wanting to go out. I actually... Like, I joke about it, but like, I like going out. But the time I like to go out is actually late at night. Because I like, it's just more quiet. So, but that's bad because, it's dangerous at night. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not supposed to go out. You know? Like, honestly, that's one of the things I really like about Japan is that it is so safe that you can go out at like 2 in the morning and everything's okay. Everything's okay. You know? 1/3 of our life on sleep that could be spent grinding gacha games? Unacceptable. I say this and literally my whole theme is around sleeping. Like, one of the reasons I went with the dreamy ocean theme as well is because I sleep a lot. I stream at night and then I actually sleep a lot. So it's like, it just fits along with all the other stuff I've been telling you guys. The trick is doing gacha as a side activity to something productive. Multitasking, I like this. We do like multitasking in this chat. Always be multitasking. You can't just not do it. I messed up. Sorry, Sunday. You were not supposed to go right away. We're not supposed to go. I play gacha while playing gacha. It's the only way to do my walk. Oh god. Multitasking is real? Yeah. Yeah. That's why you guys hear from me sometimes in the day. I will just multitask around. Playing ZZZ, listening to yours and Lyriel's stream, chatting at the same time. That's a lot of multitasking right there. A lot of multitasking. Issa playing gacha but providing us with entertainment and growing our audience. That's my business. Oh god. Honestly, no, my mom has... So, like, I'm pretty upfront with my mom. I think it's better for me to be upfront because, like, if I hide this, she's going to blame me more for other things that I don't need. That's the problem. So it's like, if I don't tell my mom, she's gonna assume the worst of what I'm doing. So I have told her straight out, I'm like, I am streaming, Mom. And she's like, what do you even stream? I'm just like, I just play games. And she's like, people watch that? I'm like, yeah. I don't know why, people just, they watch it. And she's like, okay. She's like, well, what made you decide to do this? And I'm like, well, you already complained that I play a lot of games. I might as well try to make money off. That's actually what I told my mom. And she just stared at me and she's like, okay, that's fair. And I'm like, oh, okay. She's not upset about it. She's actually very reasonable. I'm like, okay. That's the legitimate explanation that I had to tell my parents, because otherwise my mom she actually gets very upset. She's like the stereotypical Asian mom where she's like, what are you doing up? You should be sleeping. And I'm like, I will sleep, don't worry. And she's like, you're not sleeping. I'm like, Mom, I'm doing something. And she's like, what are you doing? You're just playing games. I'm like, yes, but I'm providing entertainment. That is something more than just games. Yes. Sad. This is how, yeah, my parents. The thing with Asian parents is they'll always treat you like a child for quite a while. Even if you're not a child, they will treat you like a child. But then you get perks from it too. There's some perks with it. My mom likes to spoil me by giving me food. Just like every other Asian parent. Same, my dad was like, why are you drawing on PC and not paper? And I was like, 'cause money! I know. But the good thing is my parents are a little bit more... They're not old-fashioned, so they do understand. So my mom understands the like necessary bits of like having like an audience, because my mom likes doing a lot of random business stuff, so she understands. So for example, she's hiring my younger sisters to do editing for her. So she can do like little mini like shorts or clips for something. And I'm like, okay. Which I told you guys, my little sister has tried to offer me the same service. And I told her no. Because that is child labor and I don't want to get in trouble for that. I do a lot for good food. Yeah, good food. You do a lot for good food. How can you say no to good food, right? How can you say no to that? I play whatever gacha can do auto on mobile, but then load up a different one on PC that needs hands-on. Yeah, that's what I do. I get like multiple devices and I play. My dad grew up on a village and is military veteran, but he is also supportive of whatever I do on the PC. I would say I think my mom is more confused than anything. How my mom is okay, so I think Riddy and I have kind of explained this already. My family is divorced. So let me just put it out there because I remember you guys get confused by the fact that I have like 5 or 6 like different siblings and you guys are all one. I hope you guys don't think that it's all coming from one person, okay? It's not one person. Okay? That's a little bit much. I can't say much because obviously I think it is pretty normal in an Asian family to have like a lot of kids, especially with the older generations, because quite literally I do have like 5 aunts and uncles, like total together. It's a lot. So, but no, my siblings, like we're all like, some of us are from the same mom, some of us are from different mom, stuff like that. So like my dad is very supportive of these sort of things, but to him he's like a very business like compy kind of guy. So he's always played like, what game does he play? He plays Civilization on his computer. He used to have these raid groups on this like Civilization kind of like game, and he used to raid with like a bunch of people. So he was the one that has gotten me and Riddy into games. He's the one that unfortunately accidentally let us play Playboy Mansion at a really young age. He's the one that like played Maple Story with us. I told you guys, back in the Maple Story era, I had a family guild. 2 cousins, me and Riddy and my dad. For an entire summer, we had a Maple Story session. Every single day we would play Maple Story and raid together and do boss levels and everything. And we all chose like different classes too. So we had like a whole family guild coming along. Like, yeah, this is where my gaming origin comes from. It's mostly my dad. And then my stepdad, he's a military guy, so he's a very reasonable person. But he also understands that technology is a very up and coming, like line of work is very good because of the way that we live life. Technology is always going to be around. So if anything, he pushed me to go into computer science and into programming because of that. Because initially, my mom, like every other Asian parent, was like, you should go into the medical field. That wouldn't work out very well, let me tell you that right now. I am good at science, but like I don't think Issa as a surgeon would be a good idea. I don't think you guys want to trust me with a scalp near your brain. That would probably not necessarily be the best idea in the world. Probably. Most likely. Maybe. I don't know. I was forced to do all the, the experiments in high school. But anyways, my mom, she doesn't really understand a lot of technology stuff, so she always has to go and ask my dad or ask me about these things. So that's why, like, for stream, I don't think she really understands what I'm doing. I might be that auntie that plays Maple Story with my niece. You should. Honestly, it's a core memory of mine as a kid, is my Maple Story summer. My family really wanted me to be a doctor. I think a lot of families want you to be a doctor. The only problem with it is it's a little saturated, but it's an always demanding field. They always need more doctors. But it is long hours sometimes, Imagine Issa yapping about what to do in a surgery room. Oh god. I don't think you guys wanted to hear that. I don't think I'll be bad, but like, I don't think you guys want to hear that either. That's a lot of yapping. But no, I got pushed to do a lot of like I'm forgetting words right now. What is the terminology to go and cut open something to learn about the human body? Well, not even about the human body, it could just be a body. What's the word for that? Because on the top of my head is not coming up. Dissection? Yes. My reason a lot of people in my science class, this might be because I have a really bad nose, so like I don't smell the chemicals nearly as badly. I smell it, don't get me wrong, but like it doesn't bother me as much as other people do. They just forced me to be the lead of dissection, so I was the one that had to do all the cutting. I just had to listen to them. They're just like, oh, Issa, you gotta cut here. I'm like, okay. Okay. I cut here if you want me to. Put that on you. This is a little worrisome. Is there any other Sunday? I don't. Perfect. There we go. Oh. Wait, if this works, it doesn't trigger. Nope, I don't want that. That is where the hit accuracy in Overwatch comes from. God, my Overwatch accuracy is horrible. What are you talking about? That's why you don't want me in the surgery room. That would be bad. That would be really bad. We had to dissect an eyeball for a class, but my group had a faulty eye that was basically a meatball with none of what was supposed to be inside. So they just cut open a meatball. I know I had to dissect, it's pretty normal here in high school to do a pig, which was not, I did not like that. It made me sad. And then my group wanted to name him Hamlet the Third. And then I think it was randomly, I dissected a squid as well, which is also kind of random. I don't feel as bad for the squid though. Not to be mean, I did not feel nearly as bad for the squid. Our report was really easy on the bright side since there was nothing there. Yeah, cause wait, so you didn't have to do any report? Like, even if the eye was missing everything, like you don't have to go to like another table and learn off of what they did? Right? Like, I remember a lot of my teachers, if there's something wrong with any of our dissections, we would just go to the next table next to us and kind of ask like, oh, did you find this? Like, what does it look like? Because I think I cut ours up or something. So we would still have to report on it and everything as if we found it in ours, but we just had to go to another table to look at it. This is really bad. Nope, since we didn't have more eyes and since the dissections were done at that point, the teacher let it be. Oh wow, that's kind of nice. I wish my teachers were like that. My teachers would never do that. I wonder if I can get a topaz early. I don't think I can. If I get a topaz early, I think I'll survive far better. But I need to get to level 9, and that's gonna be the next struggle. Level 9? And trying to level up certain characters, because I kind of need Asheville to be a 2-star. Because he does a lot of damage. And I kind of need Evanescia to be a 2-star, because she also does a lot of damage. So I kind of need my 2 damage dealers to be higher tiers. All we did was look at bacteria. But looking at bacteria is pretty cool, is it not? The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It is. It technically is. So you're not wrong about that. I also am not having enough items. That is problematic. I don't know, I'm also trying to remember what else I did in science. Science was like... It's one of my better subjects. If anything, I think science for me was my best subject in school. Which is funny because I went into math, and math is like... Or programming is math. But it's... I was okay in math. I was not the best in the world. So it's like, after I went into programming, I'm like, why do I do this to myself? And then I think my worst subject in school was typically... It should have been either English or history. It's most likely is history though. Like, English was a hit or miss on me. Sometimes I didn't do so well, and other times I think I did pretty well. Your brain is like equally skilled being good at math and creative. I hear a lot it's one way or the other. Really? I think my math is eh. It's kind of like following instructions, which oddly enough, you do that a lot in programming. It's just following instructions. Same with in security or in programming, like you just follow certain instructions. There is definitely some creativity on the side, which is what I always considered programming. Programming is actually very creative. Because when you build your own program, you're choosing how it's designed. You're choosing where everything should be laid out. You're choosing what method to put in it. So like there's a lot of decision making, planning, and architecture in it. A lot more than you would think, actually. So you can be pretty creative in programming. Surprisingly. It's almost like another art in a really silly mathematical way, which is probably not very fun compared to... I don't think it's really fun, but it's satisfying when it works in the end. But I think it's not nearly as creative as actual like music, art, sculpture making, like anything actual arts. Creative arts. You actually really need a lot of skill, a lot of brain, a lot of imagination. Personally, that's how I view it, at least. I was pretty good at all of my subjects because I did pretty much nothing but schoolwork or games, but it hasn't led me anywhere thus far. Despite growing up with a lot of games, I actually did not play a lot of games. Hence why, even now to this day, I can still go for days, sometimes never touching my computer. Like, the last few days, I have not touched my computer, other than to like maybe record something here and there, or look into something for a little bit. I don't actually like play a lot of games. It feels like I play a lot, and then other times it's like, I really don't. You know? I play games now regularly because of my gacha games, but if I didn't have my gacha games, I probably wouldn't touch my computer very often. Surprisingly. Basic. I'm not gonna survive if I do that though. Oh, there's my Asheville. Wow. Maybe I can put this here. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Got accepted into a good uni, but the degree I was taking was not really for me. That's the hard part about uni though. I think a lot of people go into college, university, they go into a subject they think they might like, and then usually statistically, I think there's a high chance of you switching to a different major. That is, I heard it's very common. Mood, I always think, do I want to play or do I want to draw? And most of the time it's draw. For me, it's just, it's not even productive. I doom scroll. It's not productive. I have a tendency to either like scroll for things. I like reading things. So like I'm always researching, I'm always looking into things. And it's just, I plan, but the execution part is the hard part for me. That is my hard part. So like I have plenty of plans, but planning is not enough. I need to start doing something, right? Math has always been my enemy. Oh no. Thank God I tested out of most of those courses in college. Yeah. Definitely my first choice was definitely not for me, so I switched. I think that's, yeah, that's sadly most people. It's, I think also one of the tough things about it, when you, like, I don't know about you guys, have you guys, like, are you guys aware of like how many subjects there are in college? I feel like when I was in high school, I didn't know that there was this many like majors and subjects in fields of studies that you can take. And so when you also look into like your high school stuff, like what do you learn in high school, they don't have all those stuff, you know, to study. Like back when I was in high school, I didn't really have a programming course. So like programming was not really a subject or a thought process of mine for a really long time. Like I only knew bits about it because my dad talked about it, who, like I said, he was more interested in technology, so that was a thing. But like if I didn't hear it from him, I would not have known that computer science programming and stuff was a thing. Even though logically, where the heck does our computers come from? How does our computer how does the game run, right? So like obviously there's something somewhere to create it, but you don't see it in school. So it's like you're not aware of that existing. And I think that's the same with a lot of majors, is they exist, but they don't exist outside of college. So when you know, you go into college thinking this is gonna be the major I'm gonna go into, this is the one I thought about in high school, and then you realize like, wait, there's so many more that I could do. Haven't switched to anything new yet, just worked and I'm poking around at options now. Yeah, that's fair. I wish high school had more diverse electives. I think they're starting to have more diverse electives. They're starting to. But yeah, no, I agree. That was one of the things, is like I never thought about it because they didn't exist to me in high school. They were just non-existing. Oh yeah, I was overwhelmed looking through all the programs that were available. Yeah, there's a lot existing. It is very overwhelming. Like right now, my younger sister was asking me about it. She was asking me, she's like, Isa, if I go into this major, what do I do with it? I'm like, I don't know. You gotta research it on your own. You gotta look it up and see, like, is this something you like? Is this something you can do something with it? Is there a job field that like needs this information or skills? Do you know? Because that's all very important stuff, especially when you're trying to decide what major to go into. It's figuring out what field of study will work for the career you're going for. Because, you know, if you go into any career, there's like multiple routes you can go into. You don't have to go into one specific route. There's a few routes usually you can go into and swerve into the career. Yeah, so it's a lot. It's overwhelming. So it's like, I just end up doing a lot of research. You just end up sitting there and kind of figuring things out. I only have 58 left, and I'm at 34. Okay, to be fair, if I destroy one of the big guys though, I don't think I will though. And I'm at 22 health, and that's not good. I don't think we're gonna do well in this currency war, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm having some doubts right now. I'm having a lot of doubts. Where is... Oh. Why is Ashvale... Ashvale's bait is supposed to go to the one with the least amount of HP. You're the one with the least amount of HP? I thought it would be you. I guess not. Who knew? I've been wanting to start a business, but I don't think I quite have the capability yet. Though I do think I've got a good foundation. Business is always an interesting thing. I don't know how else to put it, but there's a lot to business. My game feels like it's being buggy. I did not want. Ooh. They got my Asheville. I was gonna restart, but I technically passed the midpoint. But I was hoping. Oh. I mean, I have Sunday. I can pull him forward, but it's such a waste. Yeah, business is a hard thing. I only took like one business class because it was tied to a curriculum in programming. As odd as it is, it was part of it. And so I have some knowledge, but I'm not very good at it. And then everything else I know about business is just like random stuff I've looked up online to understand stuff. It's just me looking up a bunch of silly things online. Business is one of those things that I'm insatiable for. I like reading and learning about. For business? That's a good thing though. If you are interested in a subject like that, I feel like you would do really well in it, mostly because you have that passion and drive to push for it. You know what I mean? I think that's also like a hard thing. Is there's a lot of different things out there where if you don't have the passion and drive to push yourself for it, it does get a little rough. Just a little. Okay. I need to get to level 9. This is hard. And then I need Eva to be... I need more items on my Asheville. I've not gotten enough items either. Steal the Yun Li and hope for the best in a bit. Ooh, Lation Trailblazer. Shoes. This is what I want. Shoes. And then, does he want any guns? Technically, no, he does not want any guns. Oh. Wait, I'm thinking. I can put this on you. I can put this on you. Put this. Okay. Anyways, too much thinking for this late. Fill my brain with more entertainment. Is it too much thinking for this late? It's not that bad. Then again, I think a lot. I think a lot. Okay, maybe that will help. I don't know if that would do well, but like... Okay, hopefully this is good enough. Wait, can I take this off? There you go. Okay, replace this. Gun. What? He does not want the gun. Equipment is already in use. Why does he not want the... He does not want the gun. Equipment used this round. I don't want to use it this round. What do you mean? Okay, he's just not happy. Definitely very good. Already having that drive will definitely do you well in the long run. Definitely will. I think that's one of my sad points is I don't think I have a very good drive. I get passionate about certain things and then it just doesn't last very long. So it's just, I have like random periods of motivation and then it goes away. And then it's like trying to figure out when to get it back kind of situation. So it's like hit and miss, hit and miss. I think pretty often, so much that I think about the fact I'm thinking, I want to think a bit less. As nice as it is to want to think less, sometimes I feel like it's a good thing to think more. Because then if you don't think enough, then you miss things. If that makes sense. Like, it's a good thing to think about things. You self-reflect more, you plan more, which is always, I think planning is always a good thing. But it does sometimes become a headache. Definitely does. This actually might be a really good boss for me. I think mostly because he can give me ults, which would be really handy here. As long as I make sure I don't die. But I think my Venturing is pretty decently built. He has a pretty good shield on. I don't want to. Let me regress bananas in the forest. Oh jeez. I'd be out here overthinking than over-preparing, but hey, at least I'm prepared for the worst. Yeah. Like, I think it'll be way scarier if you're not prepared at all. Hey, like, don't get me wrong, I wing things all the time, but like, there are certain things in life I feel like I cannot wing. That is not a good idea to just wing it, you know? So it's like, I'd rather be over-prepared in those situations, those scenarios. Okay. Eva's doing really well. She's just going like crazy. Very real. Very real. Yes. I really need my Robin to be faster. That's another thing. Maybe I need boots for Topaz. Well, okay, Topaz doesn't need boots, to be fair. It's nice to have boots, but I think as long as she has the star ball sniper, should be good. So we're only at 16% fully. And 9 health. That's not looking very good on us. And then Robin goes. Very real. The overthinking is not fun, that is for sure. Not fun. Okay, Ashvale. Oh my goodness, he doesn't have his ult up yet. Phase Shell is doing a lot of damage right here though. Oh. Ult, let's see how much. How much? 30%? Okay. I would like to be able to beat him. That would be great, because otherwise we're gonna have some trouble with HP going into the 3rd round. So I kind of really need to be able to win this. I'm already going to struggle on the first area, I already know it. So even if I make it to the boss, I have a very bad feeling that we won't have our safety net. Unless I can get some kind of prismatic tree in this next 3rd round that helps with like HP or something, that would be great. But I just need luck on that then. This rank looks so tough to go through. It's just like, I have my main team. I think my problem is I don't have their proper items. So like, the items might be a little messed up, and that might be where they're suffering, because they're not getting, they're obviously doing decently, but it's not enough. Not enough damage. And that's a little problematic, you know? Because I need them to do more damage. I'm at 50% though. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Perfect. Wait, I can use Phase Shao's ults to drive out all of Ashvale's follow-ups, and then I can use his follow-up immediately to get more follow-ups. There you go. And that's already at 59, so that's 60. Okay, this is looking more promising now. I was a little worried on the first half where it feels like the HP was not dropping, because that's a concern. The item RNG, yeah, the item RNG is a little painful. Just a little. Okay, he's going into his single life soon. He's almost there. He's almost there. And we still have like 67 action. We're good, we're good. I believe. Or it could just be Robin's buff right now that's letting this team win. Oh my goodness. Maybe it's a good thing I don't have... Usually I have an item on Aventurine that puts all the taunt on him. Maybe it's a good thing I don't have that right now. My concern with it is that my team might die because they're squishy. Especially if the enemy decides to target one specific person that's not Aventurine. Like Ashvale, that would be bad. What the? Okay, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, but because I'm letting the enemy hit everyone else, it is a lot of energy for everybody now. And that's good. Wow, they really don't want... Okay. Ugh. Not... Okay, I need to survive this. I really need to survive this. I think I can get to level 9 next round. Finding the topaz is the whole other thing now. If I find the topaz, like, surely that would be enough. And then I hate these Bellabog guys. The TVs, the Bellabog guys, and then there was one other mob that I just did not like in Currency War. I hate these guys because they always heal, and they actually heal a lot. So it feels endless, like I can't kill them. Feels kind of bad. Feels a little bad. Man, they really did not lose much. Oh yeah, like my hard work is gone from that healing bot. That healing bot actually heals so freaking much. It's actually kind of a shock how much it heals. And usually there's 2 of them. Usually. So it's like one will heal and then the other will heal like afterwards. Like just like that. Just like that. I'm going to lose all my HP here. So I can only hope that I can get my topaz next. No. No, this is not good. The worst matter about this is I'm not even doing like any damage to them. That's the worst part, is not even a percent. So even if I had more HP, I would lose a good like 20 HP from here. At least. That's the sadder part, is at least I would lose somewhere around like 20 or more. My Poor Asheville is doing nothing. All their HP, it goes away only for it to come back within seconds. Anything? I wonder if I should have waited for Robin. It should be fine, right? It's not gonna make much of a change here. Please don't heal. Okay. Is the other guy going to heal, actually? There's the second one. Please don't heal. No! All the damage I did to it's gone. Oh, the pain. The pain, the actual pain of this. If I have Robin's ult on, will this help? Not as much as I hoped for. Please don't heal. Okay. And then you have shield, rather. Which is also kind of painful too. I just want to be able to kill one. That's my goal here. Just one. It's not a very good goal, but like, I can't really ask for more. Oh. No. Oh wait, you're not healing? It's the other one though that's gonna heal. Yep. Okay, you're still decently damaged. Oh, but now you healed again. I wonder if I can get any items next round. What's the next round? I forget. But I have like no gold left, so definitely getting to level 9 is probably not going to happen. Probably. So the next thing I can do is just, I need... If I'm not level 9, there's no topaz too. And even then, I might not even get topaz, so it's just items I can figure out. But at the current moment, the item situation is also not looking very grand. And Astro won't get his ult for this. Welp. Never mind, we could not kill this one guy. So sad. Yikes. Yeah. You see, it's I literally have 8 team members. And this team can be a little pricey. So it's like, usually they do pretty decently as long as I have 8 like this. But the fact that I could not even kill one guy is a little problematic. Just a little. Don't need Sealy. For every 10 skill points consumed in combat, gain 1 coin during finalization. Up to 1 coin can be obtained per battle through this strategy. I don't have the skill point team. Oh, none of that I think was helpful. Yep. The leftmost is going to gain speed when entering combat. At the start of this turn, they take a set amount of additional wind damage. So is he gonna get hit? Like, what's... Wait, is he gonna get hit for that? Let me see. Because I want him with more speed. That would be really handy. Especially for my Ashvale. If I can get more speed with Ashvale, like he'll go more, then he ults more, and his ult does usually do a lot more damage. He didn't take any damage. Or like okay, he's fine. Surely. I kinda need to survive this one. Then maybe. Well, that one is going to explode, which is not a problem because that gives me points anyways. And there you go. He is a lot faster. Oh! There goes all my shields. No, my Ashvale. Then everyone just got healed up. Isa's too strong. I tried pausing stream 3 times to do my Duolingo and it just keeps resuming. Wait, that's crazy. Wait, why does it do that? Am I on a separate device? Like, what's happening? Are you trying to do Duolingo on the same device as the stream? Oh my god, he killed my Ashvale. And he really killed my Ashvale. We're going to die here. There's no way. They're all one targeting Ashvale and just, yeah. And that was my last health too. You guys see what I'm suffering with right now, right? You guys now understand what I'm going through under. This is my currency war right now. This is what currency war is right now for me. It's that bad. That bad. It's just I have to rethink it. I don't want to have to use the full elation, but maybe I should. Maybe I should do full elation and then my topaz too. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked the wrong thing. Cancel. There we go. Interesting. Buy stuff to be sad. But that was not. I was just trying to turn my jades. We're at 222. Follow-up sucks in currency war? Really? I've been doing fine with it. It's just right now I'm not at 39. At 39, I'm no longer doing very well for follow-up. But I literally was able to get from level 30 all the way to 39 perfectly fine with my follow-up team. So, it's not too bad. But now the difference is a little bit strong. I almost bought the Gamba jumps. I almost did. I didn't need it. Genuinely, I didn't need it. What else can I do? Hovering over the buy button 3 times to close. No, I was confused on what I was trying to press. That's what it is. Fair enough. It's hard. Yeah. It's because I was doing perfectly fine. Like let me go back to my history. Cause I've been using like a elation and follow-up mix. That's what I've been doing. And at least I saved all of them. They were doing really well. Like this one I had 84 health from it. To be fair, that was 31. So that's a little easier. But even at 37, I had 52 health still. So like the team is really strong, but it's a little heavy. As in, they all cost a lot. It's easy to get the low cost characters, but obviously getting like copies of them and then getting like the higher end is I use a lot of money to level up and get the characters. So it's like there's a lot of RNG on just getting good luck on getting Sunday, Robin, Trailblazer, and Topaz, very specifically, because those are the ones that will have like a higher, not higher, a lower rate of getting. Right? These guys technically should be easier to get. And then on top of that, it's not just getting the right characters and getting the level. Getting to level 9 can be very difficult if you're unfortunately needing to spend for other things. It's also the items. So like I think that's the hard part right now, is I don't have, what do you call it, like enough wiggle room to be able to sacrifice health and be okay. Because once I sacrifice too much health, especially with level 39, it gets really hard afterwards. Because then I have too little health, then I might not have the characters that I need. It's like, it's a little problematic. So it's a very time consuming team, but it is a very strong team, because if you put on boots with Topaz, she just goes forever. She literally goes like over like 4 times. It's great. It's great. And then if you get Ashvale constantly going too, they just feed each other a lot. And the funny part is the Elation team does work with Topaz, because even if it doesn't count as a follow-up attack, it counts as a hit, so it moves her up constantly. So that's why I use the team. It's just fun to play. Personally, I like playing that way. But it is just, it's a little heavy. Just a little too heavy. And that's the problem. So it's like, to be fair though, maybe it's my fault. Maybe I'm not saving my gold very well and everything. So it could just be a me problem, rather. Could just be a me problem. Boop. Oh wait, now that I saved this, let me put this in its own folder. There we go. Okay. But anyways, I feel like I didn't even stream that long, but unfortunately, I will say my sleep habits have been really poor. Usually I have not been sleeping very well at night, but then I have to wake up in the morning. However, on Saturday, because it's, a better day, it's not like I have anything to do the next day, I think I'm gonna stay up and actually like yap a lot and play a lot, because we'll be, like actually exploring, doing puzzles, doing things like that. I'm probably not gonna do currency war because I'm stuck. I'm at that point where I'm like kind of stuck right now. You're 1 rank away. I definitely can see you posting your rank 40 by the end of the week. No, I have not been very motivated at the moment to do currency war because it's frustrating. It's frustrating that I get to the 3rd round and then you die. It's like, nope. It's one of those things. Is that a threat or a promise? On Saturday? What do you mean? Yapathon Saturday? I will say, now that I think about it, I have another news for you guys. Besides my merch stuff and all those things. Technically, 1 week in June, I am off the entire week. I am like wondering if I should try and do something special for that week. Partially is because I want a vacation, okay? I called for a vacation. I feel like I need that vacation. So I will have 1 whole week in June. It should be like, let me look at the date. It's like June 12th to the 19th. I am off completely. So 7 days of Issa stream will dissolve my sleep schedule into nothing. A week of sleeping in, right? I was like I'm like thinking, so we are almost at 1,000 followers. So like here's my question to you guys. I've been asking you guys a lot of questions. What do most other VTubers or streamers do for like a celebration like that? I've seen some people do like subathons and things like that. I don't want to do a subathon. I don't want you guys to like throw money at me like that. And then I also feel like the timer is not going to last very long anyways, and I think that would be really unfair to you guys more than anything. So I don't want to try and limit it on a timer like that. But like what do people do for like a big celebration like that? The mind is willing, but the flesh is weak. I'm not gonna be oh god, me streaming 7 days in a row, that would be hard. I might be able to do it, but I think my toughest part, which is why I don't think I can ever do streaming full time, is I don't know what I'm going to do every single day. I talk about it like there's so many games to try, but like I don't know. I don't think I have the mental capacity to play like a new game or play the same game every single day for who knows how long, X amount of hours, you know? That sounds difficult to me. So like sometimes even streaming, I think 3 days in a row is a lot to me personally. I don't know, you're my first and only VTuber, so no reference point there, but probably something that either you really like or something that chat has really wanted. That is true. I feel like I've watched other VTubers, but I think they might not be the best examples to use because they're bigger content creators, so it's a little different. You know what I mean? So it's like it functions a little differently. Maybe an extended stream? Okay, what do you mean by extended stream? Like, I feel like some of my yapping streams can be pretty long as it is, so like we're gonna have to be kind of clear here on what you mean by extended stream. You know what I'm saying? What is this extension you're talking about? Like, okay, I think right now the longest stream we've done was like 8 to 9 hours. Definitely already have extended streams. That is true. All the times I accidentally just keep going on yapping. That is true. Wait, what do you mean? Why are you sending that to me? Why are your streams so long? It's only been 3 hours. What do you mean? This is normal. I usually try to go for 3 hours at minimum. But yeah, the longest time I have streamed, it's been like 8 to 9 hours was the longest. Then yeah, for another hour. Oh jeez. What do you mean? I couldn't type it in time, but thanks for streaming. You're done streaming? Aw, I was gonna raid into Riddy. You're EP? Oh. I was gonna raid into you. I wonder if I can raid into Lyriel because she's ending soon too. I think she is because I see her yapping as well. Lyriel's ending too. God. Is she gonna send you guys to... She was gonna raid you? Oh no. We do this to each other all the time. It's a war between us. I'll let her raid into me. And then I think I have somebody to raid into for us. I think I have somebody to raid into. Because you guys have been talking about NTE. I have several people playing NTE. So I can send you guys over to them. So no worries, we have people. We have people, no worries. Oh, that'll be nice. But yeah, I don't know. One of the things I was thinking about though, because I will have that entire week off, so it's not like I have any big plans, it's just me hanging out and rolling at home, is like, I wonder if I should... I should attempt to do a 24-hour stream. Should I even attempt that? That is the actual question. Because to be fair though, I always stream at night when I'm like half asleep. So like maybe I would have to do like a big nap beforehand. Are you going to link merch drop with 1K or just roll with whatever happens first? I think I'm just gonna roll with it because I have no clue when I'm gonna hit 1K. I just know we're close. So that's why I was like, yeah, I better start on the merch process because I don't know how long it's going to take and everything. And then that's kind of why I was thinking like, oh, I have this stream thing. I have a whole, it's still a month from now, so I'll probably be already past 1K then. But I still want to try and give back and do something nice for you guys kind of thing, you know? But yeah, I don't know if I would survive, boo. I don't know. That's the good question. What am I gonna do about eating too? I know technically I'll just have to leave stream for a bit and go eat, but then I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, my microwave. What happens if my microwave doesn't like what I'm doing and then it shuts off stream? Then what do I do? You know? Then what do I do? I'll join for the 24-hour power. I will not survive, but nothing good was built without sacrifice. That's the thing. Like, I thought about a 24-hour because that is another thing that I've seen people do. If not like a subathon or a streamathon or things like that, I've seen people do like 24-hour streams. And in my head, I'm like, will I actually be okay? Will I really be okay with a 24-hour stream? And then because it's only 24-hour, I also feel bad if like I go and take a nap, or you know, like if I go to bed kind of situation. It's like, I don't know. You could. It was a thought. That's one idea I had. That's why I'm like, I'm curious if you guys know what other people do for like 1,000. A lot started sleeping during stream. Mute the mic and play VODs till they wake up. I've seen people do that, but I feel bad. You guys want to rewatch my Silent Hill VOD? That's what you guys will be watching. They do that all the time. Just keep the stream up and AFK. But then, is that really 24 hours then? Also, hi Lirio. Hello. Hi visitors. I heard you were going to come in raid, so I was like, okay. Okay. And then shout out. There you go. I just let it happen because we're all ending at the same. I was gonna raid Riddy, and then she ended before us, and then I was gonna raid you, and then I saw you were ending, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I have some people to raid for us too. So don't worry, I can raid for all of us. Get raided, yep. People doing subathons always do that, but I don't want you guys to throw money. Cause subathon, isn't that like timer based off of like how much money you throw at a person? I don't want to do that. Well, one, I feel like it's going to end really quickly, but also like I don't want you guys to throw money. So that's why I was like thinking in my head like 24 hours. A stream for 48 hours. That's a lot. But it's really just leaving stream on while they rest. Oh god. I don't think you... That's the other thing. Like, if we do a 48-hour stream, I feel like that's bad because... Well, one, I don't know how long I'm gonna last for a 24-hour to begin with. The minute I sleep for a long time, guys. A long time. It's not going to be the stereotypical 8 hours I'm gone kind of situation. I think that's the problem. Not good for health, don't do it. It's also that is true, it's not good for health. Put miso and mic during your naps. She's actually really quiet. If anything, the dogs like to sleep with me when I take a nap. Half the day type of sleep? No, genuinely, half a day. Because like, okay, my sleep process, it's bad. It's bad. I have to doom scroll. I have to doom scroll for a little while just to like, you know, relax, and then you go to sleep. But then it does. Sometimes you don't sleep right away, so you kind of roll around and then do other things, and the next thing you know, I don't actually sleep for a while. But I'm not doing anything either. But I'm tired, you know. So it's like that's why I'm like, 24 hours sounds more reasonable. So like, if I just go to bed, I go to bed. You know. Hi, dog. Oh, okay. Time for you to get Tomodachi Life. I don't want to stream Tomodachi Life. It's funny, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't want to stream Tomodachi Life. I did wanted to try Subnautica though. That was one thing I wanted to do. Like, I guess it'll just be me trying a bunch of different games. Because, I mean, that is already what I've been doing on my streams, is just trying a bunch of different games. But like, I wanted to, maybe I can play a long game, I don't know. Or play a bunch of different games. Short-ish games, so each time I play, I can kind of take a break afterwards. I don't know. It was just, it's a thought, because again, June, I'm gonna have that whole week off. So I was gonna try to stream a little bit more, right? But I wanted to try and make one day kind of a special day, because I'm like, I want to say thank you to you guys, and that's just the best time for me to be able to. Lucky me, I got led to you, Isa. Hi Venus. How are you? How are you doing? I know, I'm yapping. I'm yapping. I'm trying to, what do you call it? I'm trying to plan, generate ideas. I'm thinking, trying. Just chilling and enjoying your yapping, Miss Ya. Oh, thank you. Make the dream drop pig and that'll be thanks enough. Okay, dragon. That's a lot to ask for. We gotta figure out first off, like, what kind of vendor would even make a squishy like that? You know what I mean? Technically, I think there's ways to hand make one, but I think it would be kind of different. Like, isn't there like homemade kits of those things? But they're clear, so like you have to fill it up with like your own stuff. And they're usually like a ball or like an orb. So like if you want it to look like a jellyfish, and I gotta get like decorational stuff to put on them. Like, yeah. There's a lot to merch processing. A lot. You gotta find the right vendors and everything. And that's the real question is I have no clue what vendors to go to. I don't know, like, and then not only that, it's like certain vendors can do some things and then other vendors do different things. So it's like it's a hit or miss. Major hit or miss. So that just requires research at that point rather than anything. And then on top of that, is that really thanks? Because then that's you guys spending money. That's not like, isn't the whole point of the thing was for me to give back to you guys to some way, because you guys gave me all your support. So like, if I'm, yeah, I guess like it's me spending money the first time to have a merch made, but then now like the only way you guys can get it is by you spending. So is that really me giving back to you if you're gonna have to spend for it? Do you get my logic here? I don't. Include the tail hammer for free. I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough. I guess that's like one idea, but again, then I have to go find the vendor stuff. But it doesn't seem like enough to me. Okay. But yeah, that's kind of, it's in June though. We have time. But that is like what I am thinking of right now is we're close. We're really close. So I would like to start planning for something, but I just don't know quite yet what exactly. But anywho, I think I will be... Okay. Wait, how long has this person been streaming? That's my concern. Okay, they have not been streaming too. It's already May? Exactly. 1 month. 1 month. I believe. I believe we can hit it. At least in 1 month. Probably a little sooner, but that's why I'm like... June is just where I'm putting it because that's where I have my vacation. So... we have a month to figure it out. 1/3 of the year wasted. Yeah, I've been thinking about that too, dude. I've been thinking about that too. 1 year. Kinda wasted. I have so much to do, you have a lot to do. 23... 2/3 left to waste. 2/3 left to waste. That's crazy to put it like that. 2/3 left to waste. I have so many big plans for this year. And a lot of money to go into. But big plans. Like by the end of this year, I'm hoping to have my model updated by the end of this year. I'll have some art done, but I don't think I'm gonna show it right away because I need it to get animated and that's gonna cost a little bit, so like I'm gonna have to wait on that for the next year. I want another design chalked up, but that's gonna wait probably closer to the end of this year to the beginning of next year. But it's like, and then the merch is gonna happen soon, so it's like a lot of stuff is happening. Lots of stuff. When I look at it realistically, I feel like I've gotten a lot done this year. It's just, it doesn't feel like it, but when I look down at what I've written, I've got a lot done. I got a lot done, right? Real idea. History of Issa walkthrough. What? Maybe for YouTube? Go through some of your favorite old highlights and old designs and art up to the current? Wait, what do you mean? That sounds like a lot of behind the scene works. I feel like it's not a lot because it's just me sending a message to someone and waiting. It doesn't feel like a lot, but I guess it is. Issa can autograph my PS5? Sure, send it to me. Send it to me and you'll probably never get it back, but you know, you can send it to me. I'll give you a random address. Wait, is it your stream anniversary? What? May? Coming up? Technically? Technically it is. But it's not a really good one because that was the first time I've test streamed. Was in May. It was May 14th was my very first test stream. Then my proper first stream was May 22nd. So yeah, I guess you're right, it is almost my stream anniversary. That's my birthday, May 14th. That is in 2 weeks. Yes. Yeah, that's my stream anniversary, technically. That was the day I decided to trial a stream because Riddy was helping me set up and everything. And then I actually officially tried streaming for the very first time on the 22nd. 1K for an anniversary, believe hard? I don't know. I don't know about that. We are at 969. So that is 31 more? 31 more? So we're getting there. We'll get there when we get there, right? Really the go? She did help me set up a lot of my stream stuff, yeah. One hit tweet can get you to 1K. I had my one hit tweet and that scared me. I'm not doing it again. I told you guys, one hit tweet and I got my phone spammed for a day and a half. So I think I'm good. No more hit tweets. No more. Issa was complaining about all the notifications. I didn't want to mute it because if people chatted to me, like I feel bad if I don't answer. I didn't think that people would be interested. It's cute, yeah. It was really good art, so I'm happy people like the art. But I wasn't expecting like over 3,000 spams of stuff. I wasn't expecting that. But I'm very happy that they like the art. I hope they support the artist. The artist deserves it. Well-deserved support. I don't remember talking much in my stream just now. To be fair, you were raiding though, right? So you're probably really heavily focused on raid. Honestly, right now, I'm kind of blanking out on what the heck we talked about. I think we talked about a lot of random stuff. I feel less restless though, that's a good part. So, I'm happy that stream made me feel better. I thought I would have an easier time. I genuinely struggled. Can't talk while thinking mechanics. Yeah, that makes sense though. It was a chill vibe, did fine. That's good to hear. Is that really a good part? That I don't remember? Or which part? Now I can dual wield streams? Oh jeez. You said restless? I was feeling very restless. I was feeling very restless before stream. I don't know, I think you missed it slightly, Nefer. Some odd reason this entire week. Nothing happened, okay? Nothing happened. Literally, there's nothing eventful going on. But for whatever reason, I was feeling very restless and like almost like anxious. As if something's happening. But nothing's happening. So it was just like a very strange, odd feeling of that. And then I was talking about like I've just been like having like a lot of introspection and thinking like, have I progressed a lot? Have I done all these things? And it's just like it's those little things. So streaming actually has made me feel a little bit better. It distracts me a little bit and it just, again, maybe it lets me talk it out so it just goes away. You still have inside. Why do you have to put it like that? Yeah, I don't know what caused it though. So it was like one of those things where it just happened. Can't explain it. It just kind of happened. Important question. If you were an RPG character, what kind of weapon would you use? Probably a staff. So I like long-range weapons. Long range. Tell me that I'm wrong, you're wrong. It's you that have the anxiety. Yes. And you can't say I'm wrong about that. Partially, at least. Partially. We both have anxiety. Isn't that great? So imagine if we both had anxiety together. We can be anxiety buddies. We can sit down and talk it through together. Have some tea, have some taiyaki, have some noodles and ramen, and just talk it through with each other. Issa often just randomly comes to me and I'm like, okay, let me get boba. Yeah. I don't know, I think one of the problems is just I bottle things up until maybe it's too much. Who knows, maybe I've been thinking about this for a while. I just don't process it or don't like talk about it. And then when it's like too much, it's like, uh-oh. Now I'm really overthinking it. You definitely do? I don't know. Well, this is why I have to have like a list, guys. I have to have a list. I have a list of all my milestones and accomplishments to remind myself like, no, I've gotten a lot done. Because like I may feel like I haven't done much, but like I've gotten a lot done. I have to like have some kind of list to tell myself that, because otherwise it's like it's not enough. Not enough. This turned from ideation for 1K to Issa call out. Not really a call out. It's true. I'm speaking it myself too. That's just the kind of person I am. Not the best thing in the world. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Have more faith in yourself. But it's... I have to just work it through. That's what it is. Work it through. Anywho, okay. Okay. I better send you guys off. I am fearful of this person also ending and then having the same issue as last time. Where I raided you guys into a person who was ending. That makes me a little sad. So anyways, I will see you guys on Saturday. Saturday we'll be able to chat a lot more. I think if anything we might chat for a while first, then play Star Rail. Ready? If you're free on Saturday, you can also join me so we can do the card event. If not, I'm just gonna be exploring Star Rail to go hunting for chests. There's the new open area, so there's a bunch of puzzles for me to do. So I have a lot to explore and do in Star Rail. And more jades to gather because I'm gonna need all the jades I can get. I really need all the jades I can get. I'm only at 222. With Evanestia coming out, who's probably gonna eat maybe 100. Hopefully it's only 100. I'm hoping it's only 100 because otherwise I would have to save up everything again. But anywho, bye guys. I will see you guys on Saturday. So have a sweet dream or have a sweet daydream. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye guys. Bye bye.